Welcome, people. Welcome. Literally anything podcast for the people. Myself, KP, brother Lefty in here. Good brother D Hood will be joining us momentarily. In the words of my man Left, let me hear how you say it, Left. We live, baby.
Oh man, I wasn't even I wasn't gonna put no sauce on
No,
it
man,
this week.
it's your tag though, bro. That's what we gotta.
Oh
We
man,
gotta.
I mean that's we live, baby.
Yeah, baby. There we go. I put it on the post, so I had to make you say it so people can understand what I was saying. I literally put Lefty voice in my drinksky. Oh, here we go. Rich homie good. I like the way this is starting already.
Oh wait, let me grab my hit sheet. But y'all can do y'all thing.
I mean, listen, man. See, the reality is
a hit sheet. I got a hit board today.
I see, man. But before we start any of that, man, before we get to any of that, y'all see it scrolling across the bottom. We got to start with paying respects to my main man, Earl Simmons, aka DMX, aka Earl the Ex-Con, any of the other names that we've heard for the brother. Rest in peace to that brother. We spoke about him we were here last week. We got into the conversation about it, and he was still with us. Shortly after that show ended, we got the news that he transitioned.
Right.
And rest in power to that brother, man. A great, it's nowhere two ways around that. It's nothing else. Just an incredible artist, just an ability to really, a believability unmatched, and just an ability to really make you feel that pain. In his verses, he said that, right? He said, "Write that pain." And that line was so crazy to me that was my Twitter name. That was my Twitter handle for a while. Wow. Write that pain. Because that was real to me. Those are the, you know what I mean? Those are the types of lyrics that connect you in a way that really stays with you. And he wrote that pain, and that brother, oh man, we could go on forever about it, but I definitely wanted to start the show before we did anything else, before we had any other discussions or debates, whatever the case is. Wanted to make sure we started there, because that's definitely the thing that needed to happen the most. Hood, we'll let you go and then move it to Left.
In regards to DMX?
Yes.
Oh, I think I said it last time. I didn't, bro. Why is I need to let this damn dog out of here because he's gonna annoy me this whole time.
It's a live show right there, Joe.
See, told you.
Righteous.
I said it last time, where I was like, I didn't realize how much I loved DMX until he got sick. And then I was like, damn, at first I was feeling super bad. I was like, damn, I don't know nobody like that. I always make he my favorite crackhead joke that, I always make that joke.
Right. And that wasn't just you. But go ahead.
Yeah. But I was like, damn, I don't know I know the hits. But then going through like I said before, went back and watched watched the versus battle. I was like, oh, I know all these Johns, word for word. And then what's up, Ship?
What's going on, Ship?
And I watched his
okay.
What's the Woodstock? I watched his Woodstock. Was it Woodstock 99?
Mm-hmm.
Watched that where he literally performed for a whole continent.
Right.
And I was like, I know all these Johns. And then moving on, I'm like, and I listened. That's what I listened to for this past week when I'm at the gym. And I'm like, damn, I know every song. And that more so is, it's not like a thing for me where I know every song. Is more so every song was a fucking bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And I was having a conversation with my roommate. I was like, yo, you realize that he lost, he got smoked by Snoop. Let's keep it real. But his catalog, I don't know if y'all feel that way. That's how I feel like he got smoked by Snoop. Snoop is just, he has too many cheat codes.
It was different. It was just different. But it's still it was my favorite verse and stuff. Even prior to this, it was easily my favorite one.
If a close second, I feel like would be Fab versus Jadakiss if Fab gave us more mixtape cuts, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, for another day.
if so yeah, it like I said, it's not like oh, I actually do know more. It's just it's more so every single song is and even songs that don't really get no love. Like, you want to know what's my favorite X song right now? It's all good. It's all right. Fuck all day.
That's a single. Yeah,
bro. He was on there moving.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, he had some his highs were very high, man, as far as moments and impact for sure. Like, my man had 2 number ones on the charts in the same calendar year, like at the same time. Like, It's Dark and Hell is Hot was cooking, and then Flesh of My Flesh dropped while It's Dark and Hell is Hot was like still a top 5 album, if I'm not mistaken, top 10, something like his 98 was bananas.
Yeah,
like the 1998 was a bananas year for that brother. And if you was really there, and like I say all the time, if you was outside when that was happening, like, X was just different. And if you ever saw a live DMX show, you probably haven't seen a more passionate, energetic performance, particularly then.
Third quarter 99, he dropped again.
Yeah, like just 2 years, just ridiculous, just absolutely destroying the charts all the way through. Left with words about the brother Earl. I sound like we was in the first, right?
Yes, brother Earl. Oh shit, is that the cops? Anyway,
no.
Nah, for me, like I spoke on last week, I realized, I look at his impact from, being out in the Midwest and having everybody out there just completely in love with what he does. It was awesome. And it shows the range, and understand that everything that he did came from pain. So it was so easy for everybody to latch onto him because of the fact that he spoke from an aspect of pain. And some people gave him his flowers while he was still here. And the thing that I find to be crazy right now is that it seems like when the OGs are coming back around on a farewell tour, a second time around tour, especially when it comes to our OGs, in our culture, it seems like it's the prequel to them passing on.
Right.
Because,
right.
And it's crazy to say that, but like, you look at Kobe. Kobe was doing that circuit, hitting all these different podcasts, and
what was that award he won?
He was gone.
An Academy. Kobe won
an Academy Award.
Yeah, he won an Academy Award. And like, to me, it's crazy. And X did the same thing. Like, he, people starting to see, all right, well, he's getting thrown.
The Versus got the energy up again.
Yeah, the Versus got the energy back up. The Versus did it. Then the John, like the song he did with the Locks. And then, like, from there, it was just like you see an X everywhere. And then he did the Drink Champs.
Right.
And
then there was the like the top. Yeah. But yeah, man. But listen, man. So, like I said, rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, X.
I want to make sure that that it's understood the amount of respect that we have for that brother, and just his incredible impact. Like, again, like, it's just different. Like, you're not going to see that again in the era of streaming, and the way music is digested now, and the way we all receive our music. It's never going to happen like that. Like,
do you think that there either has been or is anyone like that's in, not, I don't even want to say in the ballpark, like in the stadium, if in that realm of like touching the people? I had one comes to mind, but it's like I wouldn't be upset if somebody said like, nah, you bugging. But Because like for me, I would feel like XXX Tentacion kind of had that level of impact, the ruggedness, the I'm not perfect, the
for y'all for younger, I can't relate because I don't know nothing about that young man. Like that was always my like his sound wasn't something that I was on, so I couldn't see like I when I hear his fans talk and I see he had a real connection with them, but it's not something that I could comment on in a way of having any sort of real live expertise because I just never was a fan of it. My son listens to him. 9 times out of 10, if me and Brandon listening to the same music, it's a problem. So, you know what I mean? Like, and that's just what it is. But again, that's why I love having your contribution, brother, because that's something that me and Left wouldn't have never brought up. That's not even a discussion we would have had.
Even because y'all know that I teeter towards the y'all, shit that y'all
right.
But like he really does have some shit that's not like pill popping music. Like he got a song with Joey Badass that's like one of my like some boom bap, some like damn near you close your eyes and you feel like damn Dame Grease could have did this. You know what I mean? Like So like I'll put y'all onto that.
Yeah.
Let me find out what that joint is called because it's a very good song and it's just bars. Like there's no concept. It's just like we rapping.
Oh, okay. Listen, I like when the the rhymers get on and rhyme. I'm into that. So me and Hood, we have a mutual friend, and I'm not even gonna say friend, I'm gonna say family member who is really going through some things right now.
Right.
And I just want to send her and her whole family some positive energy and some love. And I'm not gonna get into names and none of that. We just gonna say if you are listening and this is touching you, please say a prayer for her and her family and send as much good energy and positive vibes their way because they're amazing people and they definitely deserve and need all of that from y'all. So please make sure we keep them in our hearts and thoughts and prayers and all that.
Right.
So I definitely wanted to say that.
Tough
all right
for me today. Tough.
Yeah.
Super.
Bless up. Bless up.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Okay,
real quick, y'all know I'm doing my healthy shit, my intermittent fasting shit. So I apologize that I'm eating. I dozed off before the pod, and I'm cutting it close to my window. So I gotta eat by 8,
bro.
So
like,
all right,
this brother ate a whole lamb chop platter on the show 2 weeks ago. It's understandable because anyway, now see, I got a good up and down over here, and I'm sure we got some cross topics, but I feel like I want to get to the bullshit early. Like okay, I'm listening.
I just want to send our blessings to our people that are embarking on Ramadan right now.
Indeed.
Muslim friends and family who are embarking on Ramadan right now. We wish you a prosperous and successful Ramadan.
Indeed. Absolutely. My apologies. I was trying to get the energy back, so my bad. Yeah. But that's a necessary thing. So now that we said that, and are we have any other things right here at the front? Because I want to get to the bullshit.
What I don't want, I feel like this is a perfect segue. What I don't want, because black people do this, y'all fucking make me mad, bro.
Y'all, go ahead.
Because I'm eating my food, but like, you ever be eating and then you hear out the corner of somebody's mouth, I'm like, damn, he fucking that shit up, ain't he?
Just make you self-conscious about eating real quick. Listen, bro. Listen,
not y'all. If somebody put that shit in the fucking mentions, I earn this bitch the fuck out.
I'll earn this shit out. Yo. Oh shit. Yo. No, I ain't gonna do that. But it's so much goofy shit to get to. So all right, I got y'all. What's up with Usher, man? What's up with Usher, man? Look at left.
Get them dollars, bitch. Get them dollars.
Anything you want, girl.
I know you know I need it.
Yo, hold up. So
some Ush bucks.
So here's the twist, right? Now this was a rumor prior to the pictures and the shit coming out. This was something that I heard like circulated through goofy ass circuits, and I ain't really paying no mind because you just would assume that a brother with this much capital wouldn't do no crazy shit like this. Now we got pictures though. It's Usher bucks popping, like Usher bucks, like like you join a little frequent shopper program and you get like bucks to spend. Like I don't know how. Left, do you know how Usher bucks work? Can you enlighten the family as to how a Usher buck would exactly work?
I have a theory. I do have a theory. But left, you go first. I do have a theory. My nigga, why you got so many ones, fam?
That's not what it is, though. That's not.
Them ain't ones. We out there playing. Look, first off, here's the thing, right? If you ever been to the strip club, not that I have, but somebody who went before told me a story. So if you ever been to the strip club and certain ones, if you take $100 bill and you tell them, I need some ones. Some of them might tell you next time, just ask for a Big Mac.
Big Mac. Big
Mac.
Yeah,
that's some strip club etiquette for those of you who may not know. Anyway,
I got my ass beat in a strip club before.
Wait, stories at the end. I'm not fucking with you with your stories. Either one of y'all.
I got beat the fuck up in the strip club before.
We got to put a pin in that. Left, how do you redeem Usher bucks?
To be honest with you, I have no clue how you redeem Usher bucks, but I would figure.
What's your theory?
My theory is that the woman with the most Usher bucks collected would get to spend the night with Usher, but she got to be careful because she might end up with a bum bump.
Oh wow!
I got a piece of shrimp stuck in my throat.
Whoa!
Hey, man.
Pause.
Hey.
Yeah. No, I'm just fucking with you. No, but seriously. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay. All right. So I got a comment here, and this is an interesting take on it. And I didn't read this, and quite frankly, I'm glad I didn't, because then it wouldn't have been as much fun to bring it up in this particular form. But I read that he was leaving Usher bucks behind as a promo, but was also tipping in real money, and the stripper was just clout chasing. So that's from one of my man, Mr. E. McClure, E. Mac. I don't know if that's actually something anyone's ever called you, but that's what you are for that moment, brother. But I appreciate the comment. Also, Dragon Ball Z, but with fictional Usher money. That's hilarious. Yeah, I like that. So no, all right, man. Listen, I'm Usher, man. Like, I don't know. I hope that this is just a promotional thing, and it worked out that somebody was just trying to get you caught up. But man, if that shit got any sort of merit, I'm mad at him. I'm mad at y'all. I'm really mad at y'all. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta relax, man. We doing a lot out here with Usher bucks. I don't know. I don't want to give that shit too much of my time. Real quick. So while Hood he's sitting there getting his grub on, right?
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
No, because during the week, right? So I'm a social media dude. Like, I get on here and I tell y'all social media is fake and it's the devil and it's bullshit. And I mean all that from the bottom of my heart. But that don't mean I'm not on Facebook and Twitter a lot throughout the day. that's just me being honest with y'all. So, and what I noticed, and Hood, I told you I had one for you and you was gonna love this. And I'm gonna let you come right, and I'll let you chime in right after this. I'm gonna let you jump in because you're gonna have to digest this and hear this too, because I already know. But anyway. So, if you are 38 or older, and you are into hip hop, and you are just into any sort of good music of any sort, what I need y'all brothers to stop doing is getting on these social media sites and acting like it's still 1988. Let these youngins do their thing, man. Like, why every time? All right, get it, right? I just told y'all, the boy Triple X, I never listened to his music at all. I didn't trash him. I didn't go in all crazy about the corny. I didn't do none of that. You don't know why? Because I know that shit ain't for me. understand that some shit just ain't for us, y'all. Like, and that's okay. But and you can even have a dissenting opinion on it. But why you gotta sound like an old bitter ass hater? See, because the problem is that you the motherfuckers that when I go to have a conversation with somebody like this little light-skinned nigga right here, I gotta fight him because he think I'm y'all. I ain't y'all. Like, I listen to
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
Like, no, I really had to get this off my chest because there's a lot of people that I love a lot that's haters on these. like I just why do we not? Why is this new shit that we can't disagree without shitting on? Like, why I can't just not like something and I gotta go to the whole level of completely shitting on it to show my dissent? And it's an old nigga trait, and niggas my age is doing it, and it's weird. Stop it, y'all. Everybody don't gotta agree with your old evil ornery ass. It's ridiculous, man. It's goddamn frustrating.
I'll fucking put your balls on the table and bang them shits with a spike bat. I'll fucking like y'all niggas swear y'all didn't have no weird shit.
That's what I'm saying. I remember Rap City and the Box and all these Jones. It was a lot of weird niggas that got shit off like for labels and shit.
Right.
Like some of that shit was trash. It's niggas that you rock with that put out some really, really weird ass suspect music. And that's again, everything is repetitive. Shit is cyclical, particularly in music. You will find that things tend to repeat themselves with different genres, different eras, different time periods and so on and so forth. So I get all of that. But what I just like I said, y'all make it hard for me to have a conversation about hip hop with a motherfucker who's in their late 20s, mid 20s, because they think all I'm gonna say is Big Daddy Kane, the greatest MC of all time. Like, because the niggas like y'all. Like, that shit is frustrating. And I don't know if you've had these same experiences in trying to do this. I know you sometimes can be on that, not like that, not like them brothers I'm talking about, but I know you from the essence. You a backpack hip hop. That's your flow.
Like,
yeah.
How do you speak of it? But to be honest with you, I don't really get involved in most of them conversations. To be honest, like I really don't even listen to too much hip hop nowadays. I listen to old school shit. Like I listen to old school doo-wop and shit. I be driving in my fucking car because I drive a Cadillac.
I'm about to say you bought a Cadillac and start listening to old nigga music. It's a rite of passage. I ain't mad at that.
So yeah, that's just.
I had a nigga in a barbershop try to tell me. I'm articulating why Hov is the best rapper ever.
Mm-hmm.
Can't tell me otherwise. That's how I feel. But hold on, young brother. Let me tell you why Big Daddy Kane did everything. I said, the nigga in the saloon with the chaps. Woo! Let this man off. The nigga in the saloon with the chaps.
Oh man,
Hov ain't never put no chaps on, buddy. This man is standing over me, and I had to tell I was like, yo, Joe, get bro, because I'm about to knock this old nigga the fuck out. Because I can make fun of you all day. You can make fun of me. What you not gonna do is stand over top of me and bark down my ear about why Big Daddy Kane did everything Hov did.
So that's just what I'm saying, man. Like. Shit evolves, y'all. Shit evolves, and it's cool. Like, and you don't have to evolve with it. It's cool to stay with your lane, but like every time somebody brings something up that ain't got shit to do with you, and you interject your opinion for no reason at all, just to let people know you feel opposite. That's old Negro hating shit, and it's really like you old Uncle Ruckus ass motherfucker. Like y'all making me mad. Like it's real frustrating. Like I said, man, because. It's not that for me, so I need y'all to get it together, man. I really, really do. Like, I really need y'all to get it together.
I see in the comments, somebody said, "Let's bring back the Rockaware and Tim's era." Joey,
listen,
absolutely not. That's what we not gonna do.
First off, I ain't gonna hold y'all. So you remember how we had this conversation where it's like certain shit just don't.
It was hard. It was hard.
Wait a minute. Musically, I love that era.
Right.
Fashion wise, yo, can I tell you, that in the early 2000s we looked crazy, y'all. Like we was out there looking wow. Like that fashion era is like them big ass Jabot jeans with all these fucking colorful shit. Don't get it twisted. At the moment, we was cooking. We was fucking the streets up.
Yo,
but now, when I look back at them pictures, I'll be like, yo, that t-shirt was 96 sizes too big for no reason at all. I got shit like on my kneecaps, bro. Like we look stupid as hell. Like I'm so mad at us when I look back at that shit. Like, and I say us because I was right in the mix with that. That shit's bad.
How you 6'3" with, you know what I mean, in your shirt the same height as me?
Exactly, but think about this though. They had shirts readily available at corner stores that fit me like that because that's how many of them shits was selling. Yep. Think about that. My big 6'3" ass could go get an 8X t-shirt on any day of the week at any time, any Chinese, Poppy, wherever. That's how crazy it was.
And the shit was so ill. If you was chilling with the homies, let's say y'all walking somewhere, just doing whatever, your regular, hood rat shit with your friends. You drinking a guzzler or you drinking a Tahitian treat, and then you're like, oh shit, I got a little bit on my shirt. Hey, let's stop at the Poppy store real quick. Let me go grab another one. $5.
$5.
You just drop that shit in the street.
In the trash. Like that joint is nothing. Nothing. Oh. Like that's a different era. Like you don't even get how real that was. Like literally, I like Joe, and Joe's my man from down the bottom, and we was heavy in that era, and that's really what it was, yo. Like at 48th Street, you be out there, we want a Chinese store real quick, yeah. $5, whoop, whoop, bang, and we back to it. Rolling up, playing Madden, doing whatever the case is.
Outside hooping and shit. Your shirt,
yeah, man, shit was real.
Man, fuck this shirt. I'm going to the store. Let me go get me another one.
Y'all know how small I was as a kid. I've expressed this before. I walked into high school at
Facts,
4'11", right? Oh, funny that McClure said that because that's exactly where I'm going with this. I have a Rasheed Wallace jersey right now. That's a 2X. That I used to wear in 2002 when I was 78 pounds and probably 4'6". I have a Rasheed Wallace jersey that I wear to this day. That's a 2X that fits me normal, and it's still actually a little bit long.
It was a wild era, man. Like I said.
God forbid your mom didn't know no better and put your authentic in a wash instead of taking it to the dry cleaners, and you had to be the nigga with the ashy jersey at school. Nigga, you can't say nigga, that's why your jersey ashy as shit.
Yeah, I see, and there's the divide because I was out of school by then. I was way out of school.
Y'all niggas was trapping and boom bapping.
Now I ain't gonna tell my business, but I was out of school. You almost. I was about to go into a whole ass story. Nope, you won't get me.
I hit you. You see me hit you with the DJ Vlad. You see me hit you with the DJ Vlad.
Oh shit! I was riding around on a bicycle, from West Philly to North and whatnot. And whatever happened on that, on that ride is what happened on that ride.
You know what's funny though? Like in all seriousness, I just saw DJ Clue CDs come up. What you want to know what I worked out to today? Fab's Friday Night Freestyles. That's what I was listening to this morning when I was at the gym.
That's got pace. That's a good workout, joint ski. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
That affirmative action freestyle is one of the best freestyles over beats, and nobody talks about that.
Hey man, Fab got some jewels freestyle wise. Like is like him.
Paul Kane.
I'm about to say that Paul Kane, Fab, Joe Budden era was nasty. We don't talk about it enough. That's a nasty era of music, boy. It was cooking crazy at that time. So all right. Minnesota's crazy fucking place to be, right? God damn, like. We just every year gonna have somebody die in Minnesota at the hands of a police officer, huh? That's what we're doing.
It's the Midwest.
The street going. Like, I'm about to say, is that a regional thing?
Because
like,
look at Chicago too. Look at Chicago. Did you see that young boy just died? The cop told him told him to drop the gun. He dropped the gun. Hands is still up, and still got blamed on. Like that shit's crazy.
Man, it's crazy. So. Adam Toledo, Chicago. Yeah. This and Eric's from the Midwest, just so we all know.
Yeah, he's from Chicago. That's what
he's
I was
from
talking about.
Chi-Town. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's just crazy out here right now. I'm gonna take this particular topic and we gonna dance on two different things. But I'm gonna start right here with this. I tell you all the time, and I'll tell this in any of my friends when we have conversations about these social issues and police shootings and racism and all of these things. I tell y'all that I'm numb to it. Like I'm never ever surprised anymore. Which, to be fair, is probably the thing that makes me saddest about it. Because I should have some adverse reaction to these things other than the anger that I consistently feel every time it happens. I should be like, wow, holy shit, did that really happen? And I never get that anymore. That's gone. That's completely left from these equations for me. But in this particular case, I find it super interesting, to say the least, that the expediency upon which things are happening on the other side. I think that's a reaction of the climate, but I want to hear what y'all got to say about it, because if all this other shit not happening, do we move this fast? Because it took them a week to lock the boy up last year. It took longer than that. It took him a week to lose his job. It took him like 2 weeks. They damn near burned the city down before they locked his ass up. But
they caught Buddy at what? Then they catch Buddy at Walmart, like buying water
at the supermarket.
Yeah. They was like, "Why are you?" He was like, "I gotta buy groceries." I mean, valid, but like, why are you showing you? Like, you really feel like you
thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, like, why are you out? Send somebody else.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like it's a result of that. Everybody's going to praise them for doing the right thing quickly. At least, let me not say everybody. That's not true. I've seen places where that's been the narrative. Right. Oh, well, you see how quickly they move this time, and so on and so forth. That shit don't faze me. But I'm just curious to hear what you brothers think. Left, I don't know if this was on your hit list sheet.
Oh yeah.
But we'll let you get started, bro.
Okay, so number one, the reason why it was done with such expediency, Colligeberg, is because of the fact that we're in the middle of the Derek Chauvin trial. They had no choice but to move as quickly as they moved. Otherwise, they was going to look like the fools that they looked like last year and up to this point. So to be clear about it, that's the reason why the situation moved as fast as it moved. Now, for me, my issue is that like they go to fire her. Well, they were going to fire her, and the police chief, city council had voted to fire both of them, but then she resigns.
Right.
Like her and the police chief resigned, and
they both quit.
I feel like they both did that to save their pensions.
Oh yeah, duh, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hold on, I didn't mean to duh you. But like that, like yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
No. Listen, like I see, like that was the whole move behind it. Like, oh shit, they gonna fire me. Like it's no way to get around getting fired on this situation. So I might as well put my letter of resignation in, and it hasn't been shown if they accepted her letter of resignation, but she definitely put it in. And I feel like that was a move for her trying to save her pension, as well as him trying to save his pension. It's just it's sickening. That sickening. I feel like the fact that the narrative of it being a mistake is a narrative that I can't get behind. Whereas you have your firearm is on your dominant side, and then you cross draw for your taser. So you know what I'm saying? So you knew where your taser was.
You hear these firearms experts on the show? You cross draw from your taser. Y'all military. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But these are things that that you say, like somebody I was talking to earlier was saying something about negligence, and And for me, I don't feel like okay, you can be negligent in that aspect, but it doesn't take away from the fact that you made a fucked up mistake.
Facts.
You know,
Hannah, that's real though. I had to put that on the screen. That's a real ass comment. They were encouraged to resign and protect their own forever. I would not be surprised by that a little bit. No, this is the way you get out of it. Yeah, but go ahead, Left.
So, within that, you know what a taser feels like in your hand. You know what a gun feels like in your hand. So, and
it's right here.
Yeah, you brought you brought that.
Wait. Oh, she starts this shit. Go ahead.
As an officer, you brought that gun up and trained it on him before you squoze.
Yeah.
So you were able to see that weapon in your hand before you decide to squeeze. Oh, that's the wrong fucking weapon. So you're a training officer.
Right.
26 years on the force, you're a training officer, and she was a union president as well. So to a man, Oliver, to his point, I don't even think it even came from anybody else advising her and him to resign. They just knew, like, all right, so this is what the situation is. Like, I'm familiar with everything on how it goes. All right, resignation papers. Nobody's advice is needed. I'ma just resign.
They know the drill. They probably been. I wouldn't be surprised if they've been schooled on it on some level.
But also, y'all got to put this into perspective. There's a union as well.
Yeah, so that's what I mean by the union.
Your union representative will, this is the point that I was about to get into. As a person who's trained in both firearms and X2 tasers, X2 was like I think there's an even newer one, but for the most part, the up and down, the slim taser, it's called an X2. The weight difference, I don't care how if she was firing from the hip, if she was firing long arm in a situation like that, you'll be firing from the hip because you're so close. I just wanted to put two things into perspective. The first thing was that I can't see how you mistake those two things. And that's the same thing with that brother that died in Oakland. Michael B. Jordan played him in the movie.
Oscar Grant.
Oscar Grant. Yeah, thank you. I apologize. Same thing with Oscar Grant. The cop said that he wanted to go for, but like how? And even from the position he had Oscar Grant in prone with his knee on his back, with your body hunched over like that and your body armor. 9 times out of 10, the cops are usually like out of shape, and you can't even get to your taser from that position. In this position, I mean, from the video, like I don't understand how you mistake this. You drill this. Drill this. When is and then for the weight, like how do you? There's no. When I tell you, an X2 taser literally feels like a Nerf gun, like the little Nerf pistols. It's plastic. I have freaking how many firearms? Like your gun is metal. If you have a glove on, the polymer on the firearm feels different.
Right.
And X2s, like I can't stress more that it feels like a toy gun.
It's the 26 years that like without being like the crazy gun boy, like y'all, like without knowing like the ounces and all that great crazy shit, like just knowing off top that you've been a police officer for 26 years and you don't know the difference between a taser and a firearm in your hand is just the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Like I'm just not. It's just there's absolutely no way possible that I can believe for a second that that's what you did. Like it was just a mistake. Like even the body camera footage is just like, oh my God, I shot him. Like, whatever, bitch, yeah, you shot him. That's what happens when you pull the trigger of a gun. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, man, listen, it is what it is at this point. Like, I'm less than surprised by all of this shit. I just want it to stop, man. Like, I just don't want to read about this shit anymore. Because literally it just pisses me off every time, and it's just a constant cycle of fucking damage and trauma and bullshit. Like, and I just don't want to do it no more. Like, and I feel that way. But go ahead, Hood. I'll let you get back.
I wanted to put one more thing into perspective. why she was charged with manslaughter versus being charged with homicide.
Mm-hmm.
The idea for face value, whatever the intent was for face value, she pulled an arm, said taser, 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 and then fired the shot. So like I said, for face value, she did everything she was supposed to do to have the thought of I am firing a taser. I am firing a taser. So the idea is that she meant to cause harm. She had no meaning to kill. So that's the difference between man. So I've seen like on Baller Alert and Shade Room, like, oh, like how didn't she get charged with murder? How didn't she get charged with murder? The idea is that they found that, okay, she didn't mean to kill him, but she did mean to cause him
She
harm.
was going to do something bad to him, but just not kill him. You know what? I love you. That's the second week in a row your criminal justice degree has come into in the play here. You're giving us the lay of the law as the law see it. Let's wrap this up with you, bro.
Okay, well, being that we still in Minnesota, we gonna go. I can't even say exactly how far away, but it's a town not too far from there. 61-year-old man gets into a situation at a Menards and gets into it with the cops leaving out of Menards. Anybody who is from the Midwest knows that Menards is basically like Home Depot. That's their Home Depot situation, but he at Menards has a situation, gets into it with the cops, and in his pickup truck is ramming the police vehicles, and then he drives off with a cop hanging
off the truck. Yeah.
But not a single shot was let go in that instance. So it's
ridiculous, man.
Like,
I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's laughable. Because if that was a brother, he would have never. Go ahead.
Shorty down the street from my house, like in the like the Camden Cherry Hill area. She was at a Burlington coat factory. Suspicion of I think it was Burlington coat factory. She was suspicion of shoplifting. She hopped in her car. The cop tried to stop her. The cop says that she rammed her vehicle. That's why he shot her. Witnesses say so. I'm just to your point.
Right.
If this person tried to drive their vehicle into you, away from you, if you can use your firearm here, why can't you use it here? Mm-hmm. Or if you have the restraint to not use it here,
why can't you have it there? And that's the point right there. That's the one right there.
And I'm trying to remember exactly who said it. I know it was a comedian, but it comedians have some poignant points every now and again. But the worst, matter of fact, D.L. Hughley, the worst place for a black person to be is in a white person's thoughts.
Ain't that some scary shit to even think about? That some scary shit?
And it's wild. Like, so when white people think that you did something, it's automatically a rap for you as a black person. Which is
I mean,
it's harsh.
So as we run the gamut of these things, let's just get the shit out. South Carolina, brothers just going for a walk, out chilling, doing this thing, minding his goddamn business. White man and his wife decide to start harassing this brother. You've been on the block for 10 minutes. Like, bro, I'm allowed to walk where I want to. Like, it was the most amazing shit in the world. But what I love about this particular story is that our people wasn't playing that shit this time. They was on that brother's steps an hour later. What's up, bro? We want to talk to you. Now, I'm not a proponent of solving things with violence all the time, and I'm not even saying that they were insinuating that violence is what they was going to go to. But the fact that they showed up that quick with that amount of immediacy, with the full energy, man, I love that shit. I love that shit from the bottom of my heart, man.
Was 125 pounds soaking wet. So guess what? We got a nigga here that's your size.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
If that's where you want to take it because you're so concerned about this area that's not even in front of your house.
Yeah. Your crib is there. That's the domain upon which you have control. I get to go wherever the fuck I want to go.
The language of we're a tight-knit community and you don't belong here. I live here.
Right.
He never addressed whether brother lived there or not. You don't belong. So the precision of words aspect of it
Yeah.
I don't care if you live here. You don't belong here.
Yeah, exactly. Don't misconstrue what he was saying. He wasn't worried about what part you came from. He was worried about the fact that you was where he didn't want you to be. And in his mind, you were somewhere where you didn't belong. And that shit's crazy to me.
But the shit that I love though is when they decided that they was going to take this to his superiors as far as the army goes. First, the army was on, all right, let us investigate the situation, see what exactly happened. But then it was like he was stuck as that army of one, nigga. Like, you gonna be that army of one by yourself. I'm waiting to see if he loses his job on this joint. Mind you, I don't want nobody to lose their job at all because you got to take care of your family. But motherfucker, what you did, you get what you get.
Indeed, man. That shit's crazy.
The last one that I wanted to bring up, and I feel like this kind of is the icing on the cake. Why was Colin Kaepernick kneeling? Just no, answer the question. Just quick. Why was Colin Kaepernick kneeling?
Because he had a conversation with a person that was in the military that told him that it was more respectful for him to kneel than to be sitting.
Okay. So, and the purpose was to bring awareness to police brutality.
Right.
It was never an indictment on our service members.
Never at any point.
So, what's the lesser of two evils? The cop trying to snatch Buddy out the car for what? Because he didn't pull over when you wanted him to. Is that disrespectful to our armed forces, or is Colin Kaepernick kneeling at a game that he's getting paid $1 million? Like, Colin Kaepernick was kneeling at a football game, and y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, y'all. I know what you mean.
Michael Vick could have killed some dogs at the halftime show, and y'all had that same energy.
But Michael Vick never killed the dogs. People that he knew killed the dogs. But
that's another show. We could do a whole show on Michael Vick. We're not even going to open that can of worms.
I'm just saying, y'all. You know how THEY get. when somebody do something to a dog. I thought we was going to get canceled after Lefty brought up the nigga kicked the dog in the studio. I was like, all right, don't say that. So
you don't want the legal emails. None of them.
The language of I don't feel safe to get out my car. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. I don't feel
that's safe. The great. He said you shouldn't. Are you fucking kidding me?
No. I'm scared. You should be.
No, yeah.
When I'm saying this motherfucking Explorer, B. Yo, that shit had me hot. And I'm sitting next to my best friend Chris. I call his mom, give her a kiss on the face the same way that I give my mother a kiss on the face. My best friend Chris is a cop in Camden. We watching this video, and he, right and wrong, he has a very good gauge. As a white man, as an ally, he has a very good gauge, and he would pick apart, and you know what? This probably should have went a little bit this way. Looking at this, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Because the idea is that you're supposed to he's escalating the situation.
Yeah, purposely.
And brother gets sprayed in the face with the fucking pepper spray. First of all, the military the military pepper spray, it will fucking run police pepper spray out the motherfucker. You know what I mean?
It's a different level, yeah.
We ate that shit and then was like, you know what? This is fucked up. You really doing this right now? This is fucked up.
I tell you what, I was remarkably impressed by that brother's calm, because you know in the back of his mind he got the skills to try and get out of that another way, and he like, you know what? I'm just going. Because it's easier this way. I respect the hell out of that brother for that. That wasn't easy, man. Man, again, never surprised anymore.
I want to say this on this platform, and these instances and how he showed so much zeal and so much just prowess in that moment and in a life and death situation. Because when I say that I'm scared and you say you should be, and you have your arm drawn on me and you're going to go, I'm going to put you on the lightning rod. That sounds kind of weird, bro.
You going to ride the lightning and shit.
Yeah. You thought you snapped, didn't you? So I want to say this here. And I just want to say that I would not be surprised if this brother gets brought in to humble that entire department, and do some type of diversity training or some de-escalation training, because on a national stage, he showed that level of being de-escalated and to not push the pin further. He showed that level. So you know what? Now we're going to flip it. And like this always happens. Like when there's an instance like this, and like, oh, well, guess what? He was this person was profiled, and now we brought him in to do diversity training because he's a professor at X, Y, and Z. Like, I feel like this is the feeling that I get. I feel like they're going to bring him in and do some type of de-escalation training or talk to that police force to smooth it over. It's fucked up, but that's my reality.
True indeed. So as we stay on the topic of race relations, I'm such an asshole. So I'm about to go into a little bit of bullshit. We saw Kyrie versus Dennis Schroeder this week. We yo. So if you're not in the know, NBA, my man Kyrie Irving plays for the Brooklyn Nets. Dennis Schroeder plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kyrie Irving is African American. Dennis Schroeder is a dark-skinned gentleman, clearly of some African descent, but he is born and raised in Germany. He is not from America in any way, shape, or form. So the two of these brothers both got ejected for having words throughout the game. And as it has been said, that Kyrie was upset over Schroeder calling him a nigga. Fellas, how do we feel about the German nigga saying nigga?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Lef, you can take it first.
The German nigga saying nigga? I mean, he a nigga. I mean,
nigga, pretty lend a nigga a pencil.
Lend a nigga a French fry. How you gonna lend a nigga a French fry? Yo, look. All right, so I don't know. I mean, it could have been him talking about flat Earth and shit. Like, could have been anything. Like, but I think Kyrie has been like he's in his bag where he's becoming more enlightened.
Right.
And I get not wanting certain things to happen, but you gotta realize within the
I'm
flow.
sorry. I had to put the comment up so you can see why I'm laughing.
He's more nigga than all of us. Oh my nigga. Listen.
Oh shit.
So,
Das Nigga. That's what he is. Das Nigga.
Das Nigga.
Oh shit. Yeah, like within the grand scheme of things, like, all right, he's learning a lot about himself, and he's reminding me of Sharif on Boys in the Hood.
Nobody want to hear that bullshit, Sharif.
Get up off that cooler so I can get me a 40.
Off of Menace, Menace,
off of Menace, not Boys in the Hood, but off Menace. Like, he's acting real Sharifish right now, which, it happens when a person gets, they get some new religion, they be fanatical about it.
Right.
It's perfectly, it's perfectly okay. But
Sharif was going to Kansas, by the way. Sharif was going to Kansas, just so you know. Rock, Chuck, J, KU. Go ahead. I had to jump in. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
We're not going we're not even going to talk about my team, because my goofy ass new fucking head coach, and
we don't gotta talk about your team. We gonna talk about mine while I'm here. So
because
I'm gonna let you finish.
He's proud that his wife is white, but no, my
what? Yo, you
hear that?
Yeah.
You didn't hear it? Oh,
no,
wow.
I didn't hear that shit.
All right, so
buddy.
Let's go. Fuck it. We here now. Let's go.
Okay. So Hubert Davis, right?
Hubert Davis, yeah.
Hubert Davis. All right, yeah. Hubert Davis, former New York Knick, number 44. He is, he's hired as the new UNC coach.
University of North Carolina, for those who don't know.
Yeah, after Roy Williams retired.
Okay.
And in his acceptance of the job speech, he's speaking to the media in this press conference, and he's speaking about how he appreciates the fact of him being the first black head coach in, North Carolina history.
Okay.
And he's proud of the fact that his wife is white. And
is that a quote?
this is an actual quote.
Holy shit. How did I miss that press conference?
Who asked him this question?
Nobody
Nobody asked you this.
Nobody asked him shit. Now listen, if your wife is white, cool. If your wife is Hindu, cool. If your wife is black, cool. Your wife Japanese, I don't give a fuck. But there was no reason at all for you to sit up here on this platform and be like, I'm just proud that my wife is white.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
Oh,
he had that pasty pixie on his shoulder telling him what to say.
Yo,
don't freak her. Don't freak her. The reflex is a lonely child waiting by the bars.
Yo, so yeah, that shit was crazy. But back to the nigga conversation.
Go ahead. Yeah, all German right. Nigga. Go ahead.
Yeah, German nigga. So, like, all right, he had his Sharif, he's having his Sharif moments, and I get it. But my man, sometimes you gotta chill out. You had a conversation with him. Listen, my man, I'm not cool with that no more. That's not the direction I'm going in. Please do, can you please refrain from calling me such things? Don't do that, dog. Like,
right.
I mean, you ain't even gotta be all polite how I'm being polite, but yo, dog.
Yeah.
It
was a lane for it. I see.
You didn't have to turn up like that. Like that energy was not necessary. Like, nobody's like, bro. Are you 64?
Yeah, but
are you a sharecropper?
It's not like this brother who's saying this shit don't look like you.
He hopped in his face like, dog. I'm saying like.
Yeah, but then, he definitely.
But then Dennis Schroeder was like, "Bro, what you want?" Like when he first jumped up, he's like, "What do you want?"
Because he looking at him like these are all my niggas. Like, what are you talking about? Like he trying to keep it pushing in his mind. That's what all these niggas don't say nothing. Why you saying something? My nigga, like he ain't really.
He thought that they was going to the strip club afterwards and he was going to use his Usher bucks.
No, yeah, seriously, man. That shit was wild. Yeah, I don't know. That shit was just funny to me. I don't have an opinion on it either way. All I know is this is just another thing that I say or another opportunity for me to remind y'all when y'all get on social media, if you don't know what you're talking about, shut the fuck up. Because I had people who were arguing about this, talking about talking about his race was German. No, you stupid motherfuckers. There's no race called German. There's no such thing as the German race. You fucking black idiots. Like, I'm so mad at y'all that somebody had to explain it. Like, I literally watched one of my friends explain to a group of 50 motherfuckers that German wasn't a race. Y'all stupid. Like, it makes me so mad. So that's the only thing I take from this. Stop getting on social media and being dumb. Go ahead.
In the same vein of having a nigga conversation, you know what I realized today?
Oh shit.
You know what hey bro, you know what? I realized something today that I realized it before, first and foremost. I promise you I did.
And now it's real to you.
Now it's real because then I saw a tweet that was just a video and it had nothing to do with it. And then it solidified how I was feeling.
Okay.
So DJ Khaled is way ahead of his time.
I'm gonna have to hear this because that brother drives me crazy. But go ahead, I'm listening.
When the last time you heard DJ Khaled say nigga anywhere?
Never. I've heard has DJ Khaled said nigga before?
DJ Khaled was saying nigga from 01 through goddamn past at me
until he got real famous. Bro, and then he stopped saying it.
No, I'm So Hood was a #1 record. He said nigga on I'm So Hood.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yo, first off, is this nigga in the back doing the DJ Khaled salsa? I hate this nigga. Yo. It's always a point in the show where I got to tell the people who may be on Apple Podcasts or Spotify to go back and check, but go to the 58-minute mark and watch Left do the DJ Khaled salsa acapella. That's the salsa acapella is the weirdest looking shit you ever seen.
Because he looked ridiculous when he do it at all times. Shit. Like he is the most uncoordinated ass.
DJ Khaled's original DJ name was DJ Arab Attack, and then he changed that shit on September 12th, 2001. He was like, "This is not.
This is not gonna work.
That's a brother who can read the room. He clearly
That's what I'm saying.
Shit wasn't
We
going to
the
work out.
best.
Oh,
when he
man.
started that Major Key bag, like before the Major Key album, when another one, you know what I mean, like that 2013, 2014, and then now people starting to say another one. You smart, you loyal,
Right.
And then Snapchat popped off in 2016. DJ Khaled stopped saying the N word. Nobody cared either.
I'm about to say I never paid attention. I'm not a fan.
Matter of fact, yeah,
I'll
I
say
do
that.
remember him saying nigga. Because remember, we the best. Who? We nigga.
Yo, you're right. You had to give it to me in context for me to hear it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you want to know why niggas never cared about that? Because as far as we knew, him and Fat Joe were brothers. Him and Pitbull were cousins. As far as we knew,
Yeah,
you know,
because
but
Pitbull honorary cousin anyway. If you don't fuck with Pitbull, you corny. Like you don't understand how thorough Pitbull like,
is.
I ain't even talking about music. While like Pitbull is just a thorough motherfucker. Like just check the receipts on that.
Pitbull is the only Cuban in history that don't look like me. He's the
Holy
only,
shit!
He's the only
My man, Cuban Pete.
So,
oh man.
But yeah, he had the foresight. Oh, so but you want to know who would have, like, we would not have cared. You want to know who would have cared? White people who feel like they gotta fight our back, like the people that matter, like in that cancel culture, like the people who can really cancel people.
Right.
Like Paula Dean said, nigga ain't had another cookbook out 3 weeks later.
Man, listen, when you can cook like that, like you can make people forget shit. You said the what? Eat this biscuit, motherfucker. Like
You gonna fall asleep.
Oh shit.
You don't want no smoke with Paula Dean. Oh man, hour in real quick. Let me just reset. Literally Anything podcast for the people. KP, Lovely D Hood, Rich Homie Hood for the day, I suppose. We in here bringing you all the bullshit that happened throughout the week. Rest in peace, Earl Simmons, DMX. We are in here ready to roll. So I'm gonna give y'all I talk to people, right?
Right.
You do?
And I talk to people about the show throughout the week, try and get the feeling of, you know, what people are feeling and what's going on and so on and so forth. What they feel like we could be better at, what we're doing well at, so on and so forth. I like feedback. Constructive criticism doesn't bother me. And in the end, we're gonna do what the fuck we want anyway. So, you know, thanks for letting me know. But so let me just do this.
Well, if you must know, then I must know. I got to know, nigga. What's up? Greenville. Pick up the new superintendent at the bus station.
What's with the old pretty suit? Who you supposed to be, Harry Belafonte?
Well, I look very dapper now, don't I? Now, don't touch this car.
Touch, I piss on the motherfucker. I ain't gonna touch it, I piss on it.
Why you got to say nasty shit, Ray?
Cause I'm a nasty motherfucker.
I made that clear.
You know that is my favorite movie of all time.
So listen,
movie.
right? That's my shit too. It's definitely a classic. So I play that clip to go into the flow of just some of the criticism I hear. Listen, y'all, I understand that profanity sometimes isn't always the most eloquent way to express yourself.
We not eloquent.
But let me finish, bro. Let me finish. But what you have here are three individuals who can do both. And for the most part, within their daily routine, are in a situation where they have to be on the other side of that. We come here to express our views in a way that is unfiltered and uncut. So, yeah, we some nasty motherfuckers. We gonna cuss. We still love y'all. Like, it doesn't change the fact. And if you feel like we a little too raunchy sometimes and you gotta cut the shit off or put your headphones in when you're around your kids, respect to that. I put explicit on everything on there. You'll never see one of our podcasts and say it's clean. It tell you from the rip it's explicit. We are explicit motherfuckers. This is what we do. We talk this way when it's time for us to have conversations. And we are not going to filter that for a certain look or a certain polish on it. And that's not any disrespect to those who may feel this way. We just want to let y'all know that the fact that you had a conversation with me and you like, hey, bro, this might be this. It's not no disrespect, but this is what we are. LAP, Let Anything Podcast for the people. We talk a lot of shit and we cuss. And it's not because we're rude or ignorant or uneducated. It's because we grown. Like, we the fuck grown. So these grown men going to talk and use grown curse words. And unfortunately, that's what it's going to be. And as my little brother just told y'all, and this is my brother, like my real brother, not my bro shit, like my real brother. We got the same goddamn mama. If it's too much, it ain't for you. And that's just what it is.
I think the kids these days are saying, period.
You said what?
I know the kids at your school be like, period.
First off, the kids in my school are different. So today I have a group of seniors as I'm leaving, and usually I like to save story time for the end, but I just want to get this quick one off because this is funny and hilarious to me. I'm like, yo, they're like, Mr. Page, where you been? We ain't seen you. Oh man, you know, they got me doing other things, but I'm gonna be with y'all all day Tuesday. Oh man, Tuesday 420. You know we ain't coming to school. Man, listen. Now, mind you, this wasn't a conversation we was having in close proximity. We wasn't like a foot away from each other. They're literally 25 feet across the parking lot having this conversation with me, letting me know from there, dog, you wildin' if you expect us to show up in this joint on 420. Like, yo, I high school's different. Like, I thought these middle school, these 6th, 7th, 8th graders was a beast. These high school kids is a fucking beast. Like, just different, man. I can't even do nothing but respect it because they respect me enough to keep it a buck with me. Like, they gonna lie to these other motherfuckers. They go to, hey, Mr. Page, this is just sorry, motherfucker. This is what we gonna do. So we'll see you. We'll see you the following Tuesday, my nigga. Like, and that's just kind of what that was. And it, you know, I love it though. I respect it. It's something that it doesn't bother me at all. But you know, so that's where I was at with that. But go ahead.
On the topic of because I know we have a lot of viewers that don't you know, particularly, you know, aren't my friend on Facebook or Instagram or whatever the case is. I don't remember if we talked about this, and I just turned to look. Something caught my attention out the corner of my eye. Did we ever address this freak nasty ass thing that I got in the mail the other day?
I saw your Facebook post, but yo, wait a minute. Say we gonna put that in the last half hour because I want to hit these bullet points that niggas got. I want to make sure we get to a few more of them.
Can I get the one that pissed me off?
You said what?
Can I get the one that pissed me off? Like actually.
I think that's the one you actually told us about. The first one. You ain't tell us about the second. But go ahead.
Okay, no. This is unrelated to anything that we've talked about today.
Okay.
All right. A lot of y'all goofy ass niggas, especially the ones that are younger than me. Y'all learned y'all personality online. You ain't never been outside. Nobody never seen you box. And then y'all motherfuckers move somewhere that don't nobody know you, acting like, so boom, KP, when I first started working at GLA, told you X, Y, and Z, shit that I told you could be verified. And then, you know, as people start, new hires come in, oh yeah, you know my cousin, you know this. So like, I'm not saying that I'm a motherfucking gangster or nothing like that, but if I said I slapped somebody, I probably.
I'm about to say your receipts check out. That's all. It ain't got nothing to do with being tough or none of that. It's just that you stand on what you say, right? Facts. So moving
forward, and I know this goofy nigga gonna be watching this, and I hope you turn it off after you see it. No harm.
Damn. Fuck, nigga.
So you know, all I do is I'm a play fiend. I play online all day. That's what that's what makes me happy. Oh, you must be a shallow nigga if all you do is bully people online. That's what I like. I'm not mad at you because you like goddamn, I don't know, yo gabba gabba. I like bullying people online. That's all. That's all I like to do.
Yo.
So scrolling down my timeline, see a goofy nigga. But it's like one of the goofy niggas you don't delete on Facebook because you sometimes you need to realize like my life not that bad. So
oh shit.
So
yo,
I
you're
see
fucking terrible.
I see this Joker, and at first I was like, hold on. Let me do a KP spin the block on this nigga status.
We spin the block on everything. We do that around here. I'm about to make that shit a hashtag. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. This Joker gonna say, I guess ain't nobody slide on King Von Killer yet. Who? What?
Out of nowhere? Like unprompted? Ain't nobody asked him a question?
Nobody asked him a motherfucker. Who verified you to even have that? My nigga, you went to Oak Crest High School.
That's a private school.
You went to Cranbrook.
This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence.
And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
Bro. So then people in the comments like, you still on the porch, my nigga? Like
all this for a drop of clout. Like, what are you doing, bro?
What do you expect people to do? Somebody commented and was like, "Oh, well, King Von killer in jail, so like niggas can't really do much." I'm just saying, I would have expected something to happen by now. If Lil Durk is his man, the way that Lil Durk say that that's his man, he would have slid already. Bro, I ain't never seen you get in a fist fight, my nigga.
Bro, what do I tell y'all every week? This shit ain't real. Like, y'all get on these apps and get different, and this is not real. None of this shit is real. And you want to hear from people who don't give a fuck about you,
bro,
who ain't gonna do shit but put a post up when your dumb ass is gone. Like, this ain't real, y'all. Like, I don't know another way to say it. And I know
he's not that young. Like, it's not even like he like a 20-year, no, nigga, you my age. You know how this go.
Yeah, no, I really need y'all niggas to stop like investing so much in these apps like Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. Do niggas still do Snapchat? I never did, so I don't know if niggas still do. Like, yeah, all right. I always go by what that nigga do. If the young brother ain't doing the shit no more, that shit trash. Y'all niggas is trash. If you still on Snapchat, you trash. Anyway, yo,
if you on Snapchat, you got something to hide.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's for them niggas.
Who you hiding my conversation from? I got deleted Snapchat. Like, you got something to hide if you on Snapchat. Also, last thing, y'all gonna stop fucking calling me rich. I'm not rich. This made me so mad this week.
I see your name, dog. It's Rich Homie Hood.
I was about to say, you really picked the wrong nickname to try and have this argument right now. So, like, just squash that shit, nigga. You said I saw if you follow this motherfucker on anything, you saw his stories. He's working out in Yeezys. If you're a sneakerhead, you know how fucking hard it is to get your hands on a pair of Yeezys. I'll be good and goddamn if I go to Planet Fitness in some Yeezys. And this motherfucker here works out in Yeezys every day. You're rich, nigga. Like, get over it. It's the fuck what it is. And until I see you work out in some New Balances like my black ass, you cannot in any way, shape, or form not deny your richness.
Nothing feels like I run. I run like 45 minutes, get like almost 4 miles in. My knees and back don't feel good in anything other than Yeezys.
I'm just talking shit. I like to fuck with you. Like I said, anybody that don't got kids to me is rich. If you don't have offspring, you should be fucking rolling in money. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, you non-kid motherfuckers, I hate you all. And I hope you have 30 by the end time it's all said and done. Because them sons of bitches are expensive. I love my kids. They're my favorite fucking people in the world. But they cost a lot of money. They are not cheap at all. So I feel like anybody who doesn't have them should have just like Scrooge McDuck money. You should be fucking spitting gold coins out. That's just me, based on the life that I live. What are you gonna do? Why Aaron Donald do that to that brother? Y'all see that?
Hey yo, when I saw the picture of dude, I don't like Steve Harvey, but the first thing I thought about is when he was like.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought. Yo,
man.
He gave him the eye jammy of eye jammies. And like,
so did y'all hear the story?
I just knew he got in a fight outside a club.
He was at an after hour out in Pittsburgh and shit.
Now, apparently, and this is just according to what
allegedly,
as they say, Aaron Donald essentially like just chumped this nigga for his bottle. Like, he took his bottle. Boy, like, said something to him, and like then Aaron Donald proceeded to swole his shit shut. First off, check this out, right? If I'm in the club, and this is like I'm a grown ass man, I ain't the fuck scared of shit. But if I'm in the club and Aaron Donald say, "Yo, dog, Let me get this bottle first. Nigga, it's good. You got it. Because I'm going to have to shoot Aaron Donald. I'm not fighting Aaron Donald.
Yeah, that's not scared. That's just being smart.
Yeah, like I'm not.
Why you want to sweat with a grown man
Donald?
that fight grown men for a living?
Like, this nigga is
And
as big as a grizzly bear and fast as a goddamn jungle cat. And I'm going to play with this nigga? No. Because
And
they're
he
going to be
do
in jail
MMA.
as a nigga who... Exactly. Like, part of this nigga's training is MMA. Yes, that's exactly what brother looked like. Like, he definitely had the Tommy Hearns Martin episode archetype going on.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like, now you gotta go to jail for shooting Aaron Donald because you ain't want to let him have a bottle of motherfucking Ace of Spades in front of you. Like, it's not that deep. It's
And you know
not
what?
that deep.
If Aaron Donald came up to me and I got my bottle of Ace, because if you got to me with my bottle of Ace, that shit's probably halfway gone anyway. I'm a flex. All this Ace of Spades I drank just to piss out.
Yeah, like man. Yo, I tell you what, like, and for a couple, and they even though it wasn't the boy Bruce Campbell, it was somebody who looked a lot like him. It was like, why y'all just keep running up on these football sized niggas? Like, stop running up on these men. They're gonna fuck you up. There's no other way for this to end. It's not a good way for this to end other than you on TMZ getting your ass whooped by an NFL sized person. And it's just, I just don't see the fucking good that comes out of it. It's incredibly.
Aaron Donald is the scariest person in the NFL, and I genuinely don't give a fuck if anybody feels any other way.
No, but I mean, listen, what is he, about 6'3", they say? 6'3", 2 and some change?
Yeah, he's only 290, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's 2 and some change.
290.
But think about this,
290.
No, but I'm saying, like, only.
Think about Fletcher Cox, though. What, like, as a Philadelphia Eagles fan,
like, that's
think
not...
about defensive tackles and what they go at.
Haloti Ngata weighed 335, bro, and he played the same position.
No, but I'm just speaking of the average. All right, so a nigga
He thinking in regular nigga size.
Like, and we just gonna look at regular nigga size. Like, if this dude is 6'3", 290, mind you, I'm two.
That's my size.
Yeah, I'm 280.
Yeah.
You know, so all right, that's Kev height, my our weight, and you cut like good dope.
Right.
What? I don't want no problems. Right. Listen, my man, you got it. I'll be a bitch all day. Yup, you got it.
And it's not even. And
it ain't got nothing to do with you.
And it ain't even about me being a bitch. But if that's what you feel like, I'll be a bitch all day, dog.
I ain't fucking with that, brother. Yeah,
because I'm not putting myself in a position to have you fold me up like a fucking pretzel, and then I have to shoot you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you go there, you got to be prepared to be the nigga in history that shot Aaron Donald. Like, I don't want to be that nigga because you not fighting him. Fighting is just not an option. There's two options: walk away, shoot this nigga. The A, B. That's it. I don't want to be the nigga that shot Aaron Donald. You know, nigga. Can you imagine being the nigga that shot Sean Taylor and how he feels? Everybody hates this nigga's guts. He's probably in fucking solitaire for the rest of his life because you shot a dude who had the potential
to be a top booty clap,
like or
cheek buster.
Reference.
Now I got to chase the booty down.
I called you Chris Handsome.
Oh man, indeed. Yeah, no, that's real shit though, man. Like, it's just it's okay to be humble sometimes, y'all. Everybody lives on this tough guy pedestal, man. It's okay to be humble. It might save your life or your pride. Any of these things. So, like, just fucking relax. Speaking of relaxing, can we make a petition for Game to never have social media again?
Bro.
Can we take his Twitter?
No,
this motherfucker really just
corny.
He had a whole
corny
week of let me not use that word.
We know.
I don't want to. Yeah, you know, just I fucking hate him so much, man. Like
unintelligible tweets.
Like, bro, he really said that people like I'm not gonna say he said. He insinuated that people didn't show X love when X was still alive. Like he
keep that fake energy.
Yeah,
give it to me while I'm alive. Like we did. We loved X. We hate you, nigga. We hate your ass, nigga.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna just let you know that Beyonce had the best video of all time. Of all time.
Like, yo, man, like I'm not. Oh man, come on, bro. Like, somebody take this motherfucker phone. Like, he makes me mad. He's frustratingly, like, just like I'm gonna do the most clout chasing thing ever all the time, and that's all he ever do. Like, this brother got his hair braided. Shit. Did you see the brother getting his hair braided?
Hold on,
like with the
his name is Nipsey.
With the Nipsey rollout.
No,
he's just trash, man. Like
his name is JC On, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
The brother had a butterfly tattooed on his face.
So what? I was on Change Your Heart. So what? I was a stripper. So what? I never banged. I'm from Compton, nigga.
That bar was so he should have just kept, like, of all the bars that any MC should have kept to themselves. Like, cannabis is not.
That was Hope. I mean that was 50. Remember when 50 was rapping in his perspective?
Oh yeah. No, but he did say something simple, like not like that much, but he did like kind of like own something on one of them Johns. Like I'm not a Game fan.
Yo,
I'll just say that.
There's a 15-minute montage on YouTube of Game using the same freestyle on like mad different radio interviews. It's like 15 minutes, and then the nigga really be like, "Oh yeah, so what I be wearing? What I be wearing when I rock my Kobe jersey? I got the purple sneaks." And then every single one he start with the same. Oh yeah, hold on, let me hold on. I ain't freestyle in a minute. And it's like 15 minutes of this nigga doing the same verse. And the crazy thing, Game can freestyle, which is the funny thing. Like, he actually can freestyle.
But that's like Meek when Meek back in the day on the different DVDs. He had the same John.
I was down, but I bounced back. My man hit me with him. I bring an ounce back. Listen,
yeah,
bro.
Reed had the same touch it freestyle on a couple different videos. That shit was hard. I had this on my iPod from LimeWire, boy.
Dog.
Well, wait.
The LimeWire era was different.
To the center, got the all black ready.
But being that we now talking about Philly rappers, y'all hear that AR-Ab got 45 years?
45 fucking years. I was about to go there.
5 motherfucking years.
Can I tell y'all this quick little doozy? So I used to work at a detention center in York and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was one young boy. He was charged as an adult for some shit. He was still on juvenile probation until he turned 18, and then even afterwards. So whatever. So he in the juvenile. And me and him get cool. I'm helping him with his GED stuff. This is my guy. And me and him was talking, and I was like, yo, bro, I almost said his name. I was like, bro, how you get all that work? Like, where are you? And he was like, you know who my plug is, right? And I was like, who? And he was like, AR-Ad. I was like, bro, all right, nigga. Like, everybody always want, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So thought he was bullshit.
Nigga, you live in York, Pennsylvania. So I'm minding my business, eating my McDonald's because I'm loving it. I'm minding my business. I'm driving. It's called Rafton Road, Rathton. All my York folks, y'all know exactly where I'm talking about. Is over by the college. Driving on Rafton Road, about to go pick my ex-fiance up from her school at the time, the first school that I started at. I'm about to pull up. I know that's not AR-Rab turning on the Queen Street. I saw AR-Rab in York, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not in the same day or nothing, like, but just like while I lived in York, I absolutely 1000% saw AR-Rab in York.
Dropping off bricks, probably. Yeah. But we won't. I mean, he's already been
allegedly.
convicted, so
I mean, yeah, they count it. Yeah.
At this point, it is what it is.
I hope don't nobody ever.
I tell you what, man. I tell you what, man. Like, authenticity is not always great, and sometimes being authentic gets you in a fucked up situation. And Ab ain't coming home no time soon.
Did y'all?
And those are the facts of the situation.
Y'all saw his Breakfast Club interview back in the day?
Man,
I'm sure I have
every single Ab interview.
I love Ab. Like when Back to Back dropped and Drake dropped, because I'm a big Drake fan. When Drake dropped that AR Ab bar, I was like, yo, niggas know who my man. I fuck with Ab's energy. Like I can't say I know all his
pride.
Yeah. So
for sure. One of the funniest AR Ab moments to me, and I don't know if y'all remember this, is when him and Cass went to Cosmic Kev. If you like go on YouTube and look this shit up, AR Ab and Cassidy or Cosmic Kev. So like we talk a lot of shit about Cass, and when I say we, I mean me. I talk a lot of shit about Cass because of his foray into battle rap and like the mainstream battle rap side of things and what he's been doing lately. But when it come to just going in a booth and fucking cooking a freestyle, like just Cass can give you bars. Like he'd go crazy. Him and Ab go to Cosmic Kev, and when I tell you that Cass fucked it up so bad, Ab was looking at the mic like, "You want me to rap, nigga?" In his face, yo, no, you gotta see it on YouTube because his face is just like, "Nigga, like you gonna spit that and then make me come on after you?"
That's what I was getting to. On his Breakfast Club interview, because he was like, listen, the whole Drake and Meek thing, I had nothing to do. He was like, as far as I was concerned, me and Meek was cool. So when I got my daughter with me, I got my girl with me, and I'm at Powerhouse, and Meek get on stage in front of all these people, like, fuck AR Ab, and everybody turning to look at me. He was like, bro, you put me in a bad predicament. Now I gotta do something to you. And I was like, yo, this nigga is cold, bro. Mm-hmm. This nigga is cold. Like, I'm in a bad predicament.
Like the thing that that bothers me about Ab, and anybody can attest to this. Like, dude, you told on yourself. You told on yourself. All of your interviews, everything, especially your Vlad interviews, you told on yourself. Just because that was my connect. I used to get, and then I passed the plug to such and such, and like. No, dog, like that's not how you do this. Like, I don't hustle, and I know that you don't do this. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, yo,
hey,
shut the fuck up. Yeah, so
that's what I do with my hand on Army. I would shut the fuck up, bro.
Would you sanction me? You gonna sanction me?
You gonna sanction me with your Army?
You know what I mean? Oh, I forgot. You don't have no Army. So for me, like I really felt like a lot of the heat that he caught, it was stuff that he brought on himself. If he would have just, all right, I know X, Y, and Z. This is what I do, and that's it.
And that's what it is.
You embellish way too much. You talked way too much on platforms that are
first off, Vlad's a fucking snitch. Fuck Vlad, but go ahead.
Yeah,
and then he get on there. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Now, Vlad, the thing that killed me about Vlad, every single because when it's somebody I fuck with, I watch the Vlad interview because I still want to hear this person speak.
Right. You make it about the interview subject, not about the interviewee or her, I should say. Yeah.
So every single he be interviewing porn stars, and then he be like. Yeah, and then they be trying to say that I'm the one snitching, but they get on here and still be talking, nigga, because you asked them, and a lot of these people was in them classrooms. A lot of these rappers and poets that we know and love was in these fucking classrooms with 13 kids and 4 teachers, and you want to get in there and ask them all these hard questions and shit. You want to act like it's their fault?
Facts.
Yo.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that in itself is, it's a horrible situation. Like, I don't like hearing about nobody getting all that time. But then when you look at like people who turned on him, like the boy Taz turned on him, and he told me to go hit such and such on this block, and he told me he was going to give me this much work. Or whatever, I'm expecting money. He pays me in ice as he like. I didn't follow this case from the beginning to the end, so I know everything about this fucking case. And I knew he was going to get time. I just didn't know how much time he was going to get. Dark Low is facing 9. You know,
that 45 heavy, bro.
yeah.
Yo, and
Yeah,
at a point
that
where he was
45
finally getting his recognition, finally getting his just due.
He ain't
Like,
need that other shit no more. He was about to really not
yeah.
need that other shit. Yeah.
And I remember him. I think Charlemagne and one of them asked him about like his, we know you get busy, and he was saying like that money not halal, and this music shit not halal either, but at the end of the day, it's better than
The other shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, it's an unfortunate situation. Like, I don't give a fuck what it is, man. Unless you got I don't ever want to see brothers that got potential to be great sitting in a cell. Like, that's just kind of what it is for me. Like, and it's always, and you gotta pay for the decisions you make, especially when you talk too much, like Left was saying. When you bring a lot of that shit on yourself and put people in that zone with you, and then that cipher with you that might not necessarily need to be there within that time. And so I get that.
Like I said, and I don't think it came out of a clout thing from him. I think it was just like a lack of awareness. Like I don't think that he had that. Like a lot of these dudes that we really deem smart, they was never really smart in certain areas of life. And you know what I'm talking about.
It's a such thing as being too real.
Right.
Like we laugh at Chappelle's show a lot and we talk shit about it, but a lot of the reason why we enjoy it and while it resonates is because it's real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's relatable shit. When keeping it real goes wrong, sometimes you can be too unfiltered or forthcoming, and you put yourself in the spot where you got to defend some shit that you shouldn't have never had out there to begin with, and that happens. Like, so that I think Ab is a victim of that on a lot of levels.
How old was y'all when y'all found out that Shorty from Keeping It Real Goes Wrong was the goddamn director on Power? Valdez's supervisor.
Which one? You talking about
the chick, the black chick, the one that ended up losing her job?
Fuck
that. I
don't like playing on my phone.
Yeah, she was on Power.
I don't watch Power. So
okay.
Like I checked out of Power after season 1. He was fucking the Fed and he's the kingpin. Eat a dick. I'm not watching this. Y'all retarded. Like, I'm not watching this dumb shit. Fuck out my face. Like, no.
Eat a dick.
Real shit.
Eat a dick.
Like, I'm not watching this shit. Like, how are y'all convincing me that this is thorough? Like, the nigga who run everything is fucking the Fed? Shut up, man. I'm not watching this shit, man. Y'all been watching this shit for 4 years. Y'all stupid as shit.
Yo, you want to know
Curtis,
why? You know
Curtis stupid the shit out of y'all. Y'all stupid as shit watching that goofy ass show.
So you know how my mom get down. I'm on the phone with my mom and shit, and she talking about this cop that we know.
Shout out to Tasha.
Yeah, it's a crazy Tasha. So I'm on the phone with my mom, and she was like, "Yeah." And my mom give me the game on everybody. She's like, "Yeah, she a cop and shit, but she the type of bitch that be fucking drug dealers and putting shit in her name."
Damn.
Yo,
moms know the shit, huh?
Bro, and then I'm like, damn, I know her from Second Baptist Church. Like, you're the type of bitch that be fucking drug dealers and putting houses and cars in her name.
Oh shit.
Yo.
Damn. Yo, so y'all did y'all see y'all homie see and y'all fuck with this brother? So I'm about to get y'all out here with this. Y'all seen y'all homie Kevin Samuel made the OnlyFans shit cry? This week?
He was out of line. He was out of line because I want to put this out there. I do not align myself with me. I
be talking shit. No one here is like a Kevin Samuels fan in his views. We just fuck with him because he says some wild shit, and it's just very funny that people let him get this shit off like with impunity. Like, motherfucker, who are you? Like, go ahead.
Shorty was definitely making a point. She just wasn't that bright. And he was talking some bullshit. He's just smarter than her. And if he's not, he can hide it very well. He was just a lot smarter than her.
If he isn't smarter than her, he sounds smarter than her in that
right.
moment. That's what it is.
He hit her with the TI 1 2 3 4 nigga. He said, "Get the fuck up out of here."
Yo, she walked off,
and that's what she gonna do. She gonna walk off because you know what? When women feel X1, I'm not gonna repeat that verbatim because y'all not gonna put that soundbite out there.
No, we not doing it. You won't catch us saying that bullshit. No, but so to set the scene for those who may not be aware, Kevin Samuels is this I don't know what adjective I could possibly use to describe him properly, but just basically this dude who assumes that he knows everything about everything. He's a major fucking prick. I'm not a fan, but in his interactions with people sometimes, because he's not a stupid dude. Like I won't say he's not dumb. So because of his level of intelligence, sometimes people who may not have that same acumen with whatever the subject matter may be tend to get a little, flustered by the way he go at him. And he takes advantage of that. So he was on I don't even know what the podcast was. I won't plug it because fuck them. They not us. And whatever it is, he's having a conversation with a couple of young ladies who have made quite a bit of dollars doing the OnlyFans thing. And he's basically telling them that, y'all ain't shit. It's limited. Y'all money going to dry up because somebody going to be the newer thing, whatever the case is. And he's saying it essentially just like I just said it. He's not sugar. No, okay, he's actually taking it a level above what
he said when don't nobody buy them feet pics no more.
Yeah, he was cutting them the fuck up, and it wasn't okay.
Feet pics, they
bro.
Feet pics.
Let's not do that.
That's the
what we not going to do. I'm about to say,
nigga, how many hey, nigga, that's the teacher hustle. I don't gotta put my face in and let me get these toenails off.
What we not going to do is act like niggas ain't weird about feet out in these streets.
They smell like feet. He's like, look who slept without socks on.
Look, just because you ain't a foot nigga don't mean foot niggas don't exist. These niggas is out here.
I didn't say I wasn't. I'm just speaking on the fact that people paying for feet.
Hey, man. Look, if you're a good enough hustler, you can get motherfuckers
let's feet out here. No.
Left me on the boardwalk, and he walked by and click. Hey, she was a bad bitch once a year. Look, nigga, I got her feet.
I don't know nothing about no bad bitch. That fourth toe, nigga. That's what I'm on.
That motherfucking toe ring. Hey, babe, do the heel toe real quick. Try to see what it's shaking for. You not a crip walk?
Yo,
try to see that footwork. Crip walking his dick.
Yo, I tell you like a motherfucker. I definitely. Oh, for real? You got ashy heel. Fuck out of here! I don't even want to talk to you.
He one of the OT Genesis before he get in the
No, I can't.
I need to see your best crip walk, Shorty. Take them heels off.
I don't want no parts. Like
what Guillermo say? Hell yeah, I suck toes.
Yeah, real shit. Yo, that's funny. Oh man, Kevin Samuels be wilding, bro. Like this motherfucker really is like everything that you don't want women to think men are. Like if you like the last thing you want is for your woman to relate something that she see out of that motherfucker in you, because she gonna break up with you fast. Like that shit's like this motherfucker's terrible. But like I said, he's not stupid, so therefore. He has a way of saying things and putting things in a certain way that make the people that he go at it with seem to be inferior to him. A smart motherfucker ain't going to engage him, and that's where his advantage is. People who have enough intelligence to cook his ass ain't really paying him no mind.
But
so,
also, people pay. Like the one-on-one sessions, people pay for him to rip them apart. That's one thing that a lot of because I looked into. I was like, I don't want this nigga to tell me about myself because I found out where he live. I was like, how the fuck do motherfuckers be getting on here? Like how? And I went on there, and it's a whole situation. I think you got to pay like $350 for a 60-minute consultation. And I guess if he get a rise out of you like that, he post it.
Oh, okay. Which I mean, I suppose I can see how motherfuckers get caught up in that. But on the other hand, it's like. You come in knowing what it's hitting for. So like, unless you're trying to get posted and go viral, like, why do you even feed? I feel like to a certain and that shit's weird to me. Like, I want to be famous and noticed so bad that I'm willing to be embarrassed. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. Like, why? When did we get there where that shit's cool? Because that shit's commonplace. That's that's not like new behavior.
Yeah, that's super sloppy double dare, nigga.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Why was you so confident? That's super sloppy double dare, nigga.
Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
all right.
Because that's all they do. Like, look, I'm going on. Like, I'm gonna get humiliated on this situation. But
So
you know,
with
people
that-
gonna see me.
With that being said, we can bring in the prominent black man wearing a dress on TV or wearing a dress.
Right. Which we hate this shit.
But I mean, also, I'm a what you eat don't make me shit ass nigga. If you get in your bag, fuck it. I really don't care. It's a misrepresentation of us if that's not the lifestyle you live in, right?
Right.
If that's a lifestyle you live in, and that's what you like, Lil Nas X with the whole that's the lifestyle that he's living.
Right.
So like, I applaud you for that, but you don't have to put the wig and the whoop de whoop on. But that is a style of comedy. I get that. There was a lot of that in The Living Color, which was fire.
Right.
There's certain people that we never seen with a dress on.
But I'm about to say, but I even questioned it then. Like, is this the only way you get laughs out of niggas? Like, is this funny? Like on the go back, I don't laugh at that shit no more the way I used to.
Nah, I laugh at
like,
Jim Carrey's ass when that
I
nigga
laugh
was
at Jim Carrey with the young, but like I don't like on the go back, like as my man Hood say, like when we spin the block on it, like I still laugh at Shanae.
right.
I still laugh at like Jim Carrey, but I don't laugh at Wanda. I was just watching Living Color the other day. Wanda wasn't funny to me, and I remember as a young boy finding that shit hilarious.
Yeah.
But like on the go back, it's like fuck out of here, Jamie Foxx. Like,
how do you feel about Cuddy doing his the Kurt
I was ready to go into that. That's
yeah.
You got that sundress on and whatnot.
Hey, wait! Did I ever
with the frilly top?
Did I ever tell y'all what happened in my first year working at our old situation?
Go ahead.
I pulled over. I think I told y'all this before. I pulled over, hopped out to get some Chinese food and shit. And
young boy at the store.
Yeah. Hey, yo, my man, your ass looking kind of fat in them slacks. What ass? This ass? I was so mad. It was a regular nigga too. Like it wasn't even like one of them. It was a regular ass dude.
Wait. That's funny. Like,
holy shit.
We was working at the park, and this dude came walking up. He had the Timbs on, the jeans and stuff or whatever, but he was caking.
He was caking.
No, I'm not gonna say he was caking because I'm not into that.
Hey, my man, your ass looking kind of fat in the jeans.
He was and you gotta do the hand.
Oh shit!
It was
Go ahead.
and my man.
Let's just stay for the fact and the record that's okay. If that's what you're into, that's not a problem.
But the funny part is, my young boy at the time, like he saw the boy and was like peeping everything that was going on with him. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck is up with the boy?" It's like he sucked dick and bust guns. I was like,
that's my uncle. I got an uncle like that.
Yo, first off, holy shit. Why do we always lose it in the last half of the show? For some reason, at the end of the show, shit just always goes left. What you suck? Yeah. Man, I'm not repeating that shit. Go ahead, man.
Hey, why this kid? This is not my friend. This is not my friend. Is this somebody that be around sometimes? This nigga gonna post on Facebook talking about, if I suck dick one time, that don't make me gay. If I cook one time, do that make me a chef?
To the moon, Alice. To the moon,
bro. What I won't do is in any way, shape, or form comment on that shit. Bro. I can't. I'm not even getting into that shit.
Look, whatever your preference is what your preference is, and I'm not. I am not bothered in any type of way, shape, or form at what you do. That's your life.
I don't know if y'all know this about me. I have a very big crush on Chris Pratt. I think KP, you know that about me. I have a very big crush on Chris Pratt.
Conversation.
I do.
Let me explain something to y'all, right? This brother had this conversation with me like 10 days into us knowing each other. It was the weirdest fucking, like, he told y'all last week that for the first couple of weeks we met, that every conversation we had is made me uncomfortable. But for some reason, I kept talking to this motherfucker. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I continue to have all these conversations. Yes, I've heard this before. It is strange, but it is his thing. I
it's not
cannot
sexual.
subscribe to it.
It's
like,
not. It's just like almost, but like it's not.
Yo,
I
man,
I'd be like, hey, I might like. No, I'm just playing.
yo,
Nah, that's I fuck with Chris Pratt. Like I just want him to be my friend so bad.
it's
all.
a man crush. That's
yeah,
what
like
they call it.
bro, like me and
Bro,
you would have
like,
such good times, bro.
I would hang out with your ass. Like, yeah, I'm not mad at that, man. That's how I be sometimes, man. It is what it is. Do we give a fuck about Prince William, y'all?
Who?
Like,
Mike Jones.
All right, yeah, Mike Jones.
Fuck, goddamn mermaid man.
I saw this shit, right? And I was like, damn, I'm gonna write this down on this paper, but I don't really think nobody give a fuck about that. Like, rest in peace or whatever. Like, if there are people who loved him, so we don't want to be disrespectful to them.
Right.
But as far as for our platform and our forum, I don't know that we give a fuck.
You know what I do care about?
I'm listening.
That is the longest movie I've ever seen. Because that is the longest Weekend at Bernie sequel I have ever seen in my life.
That brother looked like Bernie for the last 20 years of his life. From 79 to 99, he like it was a hand up his back. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, what the hell? Like, when he got released from the hospital at the last time, the limo pick, my man had the dead eyes and just the sit back. Like, wow. That shit was frightening.
At least when Fidel Castro died in 2007, when they pretended he was alive, we just didn't see him. Right?
Yeah, no, because the pictures don't work.
Yeah. They probably ran up like...
Man, that shit was bad. It was very bad. I agree.
That's bad, Cricket. That's bad.
Ooh, that's bad, Cricket, indeed. Living Think podcast for the people. We are an hour and 46 minutes plus into the show.
Yes.
We appreciate everybody who's been here, giving us the energy, rocking with us. We we just in here talking shit and having fun. It's to the point in the show where I am drunk and I can't speak for anybody else. Excuse me. But an hour and 40 something minutes into every week, I'm usually here. And this week is no different. And I don't have anything else. Wait a minute. Let me see. Prince William, Game, ARM. Oh, yeah. Shout out to J&B for buying X's Masters and giving that bread to the folks. That was a good story that I heard this week. Amazing. And I was very happy to hear that. That's
I meant to when we were on the DMX because I did bring up Jay-Z last. Like, why couldn't Jay-Z do X, Y, and Z? I put my foot in my mouth. I watched Kevin Lyle's Breakfast Club interview, and he put something on my mind, and that's actually earlier today where he said something along the lines of, "Can't nobody say that we didn't try. We were there for him every step of the way." Mm-hmm. Now, could we have done more? You could. I don't know if we could, but the comment can be always be made. Could you have tried a little harder? Could you have done more? But along his journey, we were always there. Everybody was always there. And that's not only that doesn't only go for him. That goes for so many different. There was somebody probably in Big Pun Air like, "Hey, bro, you probably got to get back down to your modeling weight." Right. There's always somebody there. I mean, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to acknowledge that I put my foot in my mouth last week and asking why couldn't people do more?
I mean, sometimes when you in that space of
concern,
and the morning may be coming soon, you start to ask questions in a way that may not be as productive as you would like them to be, but they're coming from a good place. So you weren't trying to be divisive with it. You were just asking questions, and that's what we do sometimes. And that's not personal. And anyone who made an attempt to be a part of whatever X was going through and try their best to get him up out of that shouldn't feel offended by the question, because it's a natural question. It is what it is. It's what you're going to ask.
Yeah, I saw a joint with MC Shan. He was talking about X's drug problems and about the fact that he himself had an addiction problem, probably still does.
Right.
And you know how everybody, like in the beginning, the narrative was that he, died of an overdose. Mm-hmm. And he really started breaking down what coke does to you. And he like, yo, there is no way possible especially if you are an addict, for you to die from using crack. And it
Right.
like as I'm sitting there listening to him, it sounds funny as shit while he's saying it, but from a person who did crack for as many years as he's saying that he did crack for, like I kind of take you at face value for what you're saying.
You gonna doubt that nigga? Like you was gonna like you know what I mean?
I ain't never smoked crack before, so you know
Exactly.
shit, you know, you're like, yeah, you know, you smoke some crack, you get high, be like that shit only lasts for 15 minutes. That's the reason why every time you see a crackhead get high, all right, boom, then they run around trying to get some more because that high only lasts for 15 fucking minutes. Like, you know, if he's like the only way you could really die from using cocaine is if you mainline the shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
shit in your veins, yeah, you know, but you snort that shit, you know, you might start to hyperventilate a little bit, go outside in the cold, sit in the cold in your boxers and shit, you know. Come back in the house, you
That's
good.
not funny.
God
damn, but that's funny.
said. He said I would go outside, sit on my porch in my drawers, you know, let the cold air hit me. The cold air calm me down. I come right back inside and smoke another rock.
That's wild.
Real shit. And I'm like,
That's
oh.
crazy. Yeah,
Thank
that's I can't even imagine, man. Like it was crazy. Like, but motherfuckers, like when I say certain shit, people be laughing at me, like, because they think I'm trying to be funny. But like, we survived the crack era, yo. Like, do you even understand that one hit of that shit fucks your entire existence for the rest of your life?
Right.
Like, it ain't no coming back from crack. Like, you always the crackhead.
I smoked crack before I smoked a cigarette.
Like, first off, as a reformed cigarette smoker, I can tell you that for me, I don't understand now not smoking cigarettes how I ever smoked cigarettes, if that makes sense. Like when when I smell a cigarette or when I'm not like you know, like I understand that people, you know, motherfuckers get drunk, the cigarettes get to going. I don't mind that. But I'm talking about that motherfucker who just smokes cigarettes because it's 2:00. Like that motherfucker, that shit right there, that's different. That's different.
But the old head that you 65, you made it. You sit in the doorway all day with your balls hanging out the bottom of your boxers. You earned that. You know what I mean? You earned that. You earned that Newport, my nigga. Like, toke up.
This is coming from the same motherfucker that get uncomfortable when you talk about sex.
I know, right?
Some old head with the balls hanging out the bottom of his fucking boxes and shit.
That's me. I don't know what my problem is. I genuinely don't know.
My man got layers like an onion.
Parfaits have layers too.
When I remember being in high school,
delicious. Parfaits is delicious.
I remember being in high school. I'm like, bro, life. Why are you smoking cigarettes,
right now,
my nigga? Like, why is you are 14? Why are you smoking? Life's not that bad, my nigga. Like, what are you doing? That you got a fucking Camel Slim in 9th grade.
But you don't know his life, dog. Like,
yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm the same. I was the same way. Like me as a young boy. Like, first off, I really believed in my mind that the NBA was in my future. So it was just certain things that just didn't make sense to me. Right. But I couldn't understand how you could feel like I knew my dad smoked weed. I knew my mom smoked weed, but I knew they smoked weed because these motherfuckers been through something. They had a hard life. Like, shit was real for these motherfuckers. A joint was the least that they deserved. So I didn't have an issue with that. But I couldn't understand why all we do is go to school and you guys smoke a blunt before school every morning. That shit was weird to me. Right. Like, I didn't get that shit. I get it now. Like, you know, life teaches you some things and you get some experience and start to understand why people do the shit they do. But in that moment, I'm like, y'all just some weird ass crackheads. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, it was never.
And then how they teach you in school that weed is a gateway drug, and you going to start off with that, but you going to end up at crack somewhere along the line. You going to end up on crack or heroin.
Listen, I don't know about
if you smoke weed and your next inclination is to say There's no way this is good enough. Crack's the next step. You should buy different weed. That's all. Don't go to that. Like, bring it back before you go nuclear and just smoke better weed. That's what you should do. If you smoke weed and think your weed isn't good enough, look for better weed. Please don't go for a better drug. I never understood gateway drugs. It's always been something I never really bought into. Like, fuck out of here, dog. If you smoke crack, you wanted to smoke crack. Ain't nobody going from weed to crack. They're not even the same fucking levels. Like, wow.
What is the gateway drug though? Is pills, bro. Like, it's not even a joke. Pills. How many athletes you know, or how many like
Brett Favre?
I mean, I don't know if Brett Favre a heroin addict, but I know a lot of people that was popping pills in high school, and while I'm in college, they OD. I know a lot of people like that. So like, that is really, and you know what, is legal, and they make money off it.
Facts.
Facts on that. She's like, I'm gonna keep my happy ass in the gateway. Okay, Karen.
That's real shit though. Like, I mean, because the reality is that gateway shit is just some shit they kick to you to make you scared of taking the one thing. But like that's not what weed is. Like, that's not. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. Marijuana is not like
for me.
It's not crack part
Take
one.
Advantage, man.
Yeah, like that's what I want you to understand it. Like, if anybody in their mind has had their mind convinced that marijuana is crack part one, you are severely mistaken, and you are missing out. Go get high.
Also,
anyway,
wasn't it like proven that like Dare just made us better crackheads? Like, Dare put us on to more shit.
First off, Dare just gave you like the playbook. That's all Dare was like a drug playbook. Like, all right, dog. So listen, these drugs here are like level 1 shit. Don't go to level 2. Stick with level 1 shit. You can get drunk. You can smoke a little weed.
Hey,
don't do cocaine. Don't do anything. It's literally a playbook. Go ahead.
I got some shit for y'all. So when I was in college, I mean, this is something that I can admit.
We at the end too. I like story time near the end. Let's go.
So when I was in college, you gotta do your internship. So I did my internship with the U.S. Marshals. So boom. Being in the U.S. Marshals, you got to do your fitness test every 6 months. It's not like the cops where you just get in, you don't got to do a fitness test no more. You could be fat. You got to do your fitness test every 6 months. If you fail, you get one more chance. You fail again, you out. So a couple times a week, you get an hour to work out, and you get your hour lunch. So me and my supervisor, we jogging in Harrisburg, jogging. We bang this left. On the left-hand side is a place called Pita Pit. Pita Pit, you know what pita is. Pita sandwiches, pita bread, falafels, all that. Pita Pit is like Chipotle, but for pita-like sandwiches. So cashier run out the store, help, he in the store tearing it up, help. Like, that's really what he sound like. He had a pink Wiz Khalifa thing on top of his head. Me and my supervisor stopped.
He had a pink Wiz Khalifa thing.
You remember Wiz Khalifa had
that? No, I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
The Dennis Schroeder. So my supervisor,
the German nigga. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, Das Nigga.
Das Nigga.
So my supervisor said, like, hey, we're U.S. Marshals. Like, how can we help you? Look in the store window, like the hood rat that I am. It is a naked white man in some Timberland boots tearing this store the fuck up. Tearing this store the fuck up. He got on, you know how when you playing GTA 4 and sometimes you switch to Trevor and he might be in dirty draws? Like, that's what this man is wearing right now. So we go in the store. Shit. Oh, I hope my supervisor see this because he keep up with me. He keep up with Soup. My nickname is Soup to white people. So we go in the goddamn store. My supervisor step in front of him. Stop! We the boom! Knock that nigga the fuck on his ass.
Oh shit.
You said, hey, y'all not gonna do nothing to me. I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing that I ever seen before in my life. Dare did not prepare us for this. He on something, but I don't know what. He hop on top of dude, wait, $120. He was like 6'3", but like $120. Skit like Gumby. So I grab Buddy, lift him up from his waist because I'm like, I don't want to touch him. I don't want to like hit. You know what I mean? Lift him up.
This nigga butt naked.
mind you, you know what I look like in college. I'm motherfucking 265. I run 5 miles a day. Diesel.
Fit ass.
Nigga.
Fit ass fair.
This man grabbed me by the back of my shirt and flipped me over his shit and start stomping me in the chest like I'm a goddamn Kingdom Hearts character. I look at my supervisor.
Yo.
I look at my supervisor. He was like, "We're gonna have to kill him." Yo, he in there whooping our ass. It's like on Men in. Remember when they was trying to deliver that octopus baby?
When he was whooping his ass.
Yeah. We getting thrown the fuck around in this store. I'm hitting him bodies, boom, boom, because you can't hit people. You can't punch people in the head. That's deadly force.
Right.
I'm here, boom, 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 chopping this tree down. Everything I know how to throw a fucking punch in it. Boom, boom, boom. He eating these shits. Come on, bro. Long story short, he ended up on top of my supervisor. I hit this man. See, he gonna go to sleep this time. Me, hit him right in his ear. He fall over, hop right back up, and then fall back up, hop right back up, fall back, hop right. His body is making him go down, but the bean kicked in. The bean is in his system. The bean is allowing this man to get right the fuck back up. And then he fall right there. Bean, fall back up. Bean, fall back over. And I hit him with another piece of Z-Quil. Bink.
What you call it?
Z-Quil. Hit that nigga with some Z-Quil. That one hit a quitter. Hit him with it, bro. I'm gonna send y'all the video of me hitting the punching bag machine at the arcade. I break the record every time. Hit
right.
Wang.
Right.
He catch, hop right back up, but he's not like trying to fight anymore. It's starting to mellow him out. Yeah.
Right.
Finally, the cops get there. They come in. He laying, still trying to get up, still scrambling a little bit. They put the the leg rig, the hand rig, and the restraint on him. So he in the caterpillar. They put him on him. We talking. I'm breathing heavy. This Joker breathing heavy. Like, God damn, boy, he lucky we ain't had them things on us because his ass would have got lit up.
Because at a certain point, I'm not gonna keep fighting you.
At all. Yo, this was like a 15-minute affair.
That's what I'm saying.
And the punk bitch ass cashier still standing outside just watching us like this.
What's funny is that when you fighting right, you always feel like the fight was infinitely longer than it really was.
No,
like in your mind and your body, like your 30-second fight feel like 27 minutes.
Yo,
like you feel like you was in an MMA championship fight. And niggas be like, yo, dog, that shit was less than a minute.
Hey, yo, think about it. Think about it. When people get to a normal nigga,
yeah,
that's sweet. Trust me. You ever see on the news and it was he was pinned between the car and the tree for an agonizing 4 seconds. Those is the longest. I've really felt like I was Lance Armstrong cheating to win, cheating to win his little cycling joint. So the cops pull up, put him in his drawer, throw him in the paddy wagon, and we breathing all out of breath. The Joker walk over with a big ass smile. Was like, "We see y'all met Lawrence."
Oh shit! Wait a minute, they do this motherfucker by his first name.
We see y'all. Yo, he was there for like 30 seconds. We see y'all met Lawrence.
They set y'all up.
Who the
they
fuck
let y'all go handle that shit.
I'm ready to fight this. Who the fuck is Lawrence, bro? And why don't I got a folder on every motherfucker in Harrisburg? Why I don't know about Lawrence?
Because Lawrence is different, and they knew about Lawrence.
This nigga do Sherm, and then he go to a store and just don't rob it. He don't hurt nobody. He just do Sherm and tear the store up. That's what he does in his life.
And y'all goofy asses showed up trying to fight Lawrence.
We see you met Lawrence. He walked in talking about. He was like, "Hey, y'all got the camera, bro. Y'all know y'all not getting. Can't nobody get the fucking camera footage."
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
That motherfucker had y'all going through it.
Yo,
he was on that shit.
That was the worst day of my fucking life. Worst day of my life.
Yo, Park Ranger. Park Ranger life. All right, so.
Oh shit. Park Ranger story. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. Go ahead, get your shit off.
So there's one day, right? We on patrol. It's me, Amy, and Gina. We on patrol. Get a call from 47.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we get a call from 47. The boy Aaron. Yeah, I'm using names on this one because this.
I'm about
one,
to say,
like,
damn, we going with names, bro.
Yeah,
like,
we going with
God
names
damn.
on this one. So we get the call. Yeah, 47 the base. You got a situation down here. Lady got hit by a car. I need backups. So I'm driving. I'm whipping through traffic. Throw the lights on. Whip through traffic. I come down there like he's down at the visitor center at Love Park. So I come around the corner, and it's like the corner directly across the street from Love Park. It's a car up on the sidewalk. It's a Geo Metro. It's crashed up against a caddy. And then it's a lady on the corner just laying on the ground. So the car was coming down 15th Street. It hopped the curb, hit the lady, and then she tried to drive off the curb and ran into the Cadillac. So when we get there, go over and check on the lady that, got hit. All right, y'all go check on her, make sure she good. Let me go over here and I'm gonna holler at Aaron, make sure he get all, paperwork and information right. Cool. So I walk over to Aaron like, yo, my man, you got a pen and a pad so you could get all of the information from the lady or whatever. She's sitting in the car just, rocking back and forth. And I'm like, damn, she fucked up right now. So he like, I don't got no pen. I don't got no, what you mean? He was like, I got my iPhone. I just, all right. He was like, I put it in my notes. All right, cool. Put it in your notes. So he's putting all the information in the notes or whatever. So the lady thinks he's taking pictures. She gets out the car, was like, oh, you want to take pictures? You want to take pictures? All right, I got something. I should get you a show. Mind you, it's February. This motherfucker starts stripping. She takes everything off.
Them nipples is on hard. Her nipples is on hard.
Why is that the first thing you think of? You fucking sexual deviant. You evil son of a bitch. The nipples is hard. Yo, I fucking hate you.
Yo, she is completely butt naked. She's skinny I don't even know who to tell you she's skinny like, but she's super duper skinny. Her titties look like fucking putting in a Ziploc bag, dog. Like she has no fucking body, dog. It's just horrible. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why did this just happen? So at the time I call in, yo,
butt naked bitch down on 15th.
Look,
yo,
for the base.
This nigga said, what? Her titties look like what? Yo,
for the base,
man.
For the base. Yeah, I'm gonna need police back up right now. We down at 15th and JFK, and this lady is she don't got no clothes on, and she's standing on top of this car. It was
King
what?
Kong ain't got tits on me.
Yo, so he called me back, was like, excuse me, what's going on? All right, the lady got naked and she's standing on top of this car. Right? It was like, all right, cool, we'll send cops. So look, as she's on top of the car, now she start posing because remember, you want to take pictures. All right. She lays down on top of the fucking car and shit. And then look, wait. Look, so then she talking to the chick Gina, she like like just all sorts of poses and shit. Yo, the look on Gina's face was hilarious. Yo, she did like, yo, the briar patch, nigga, the briar patch.
Did she get hit by? Hold on, did she get hit by a car or not?
No, she's not the person. She's the one that hit the lady.
Oh, okay.
So we figured, all right. So yeah, she's higher than
the beam kicked in. So
then, right before the cops come, she's like, "Yeah, cause I'm from North Philly." I'm like, "No."
Oh no, no.
That's what y'all doing. Y'all North Philly niggas doing the penthouse spread on top of a cruiser.
Yo, so look, this is
No,
the funny part. The
Don't
funny part about
represent
the whole,
MP like that. That
the
ain't got
whole
shit to do with
situation,
us.
right? So she see the cops coming, and then she like, oh shit. She come to her senses. She go hop in the car and try to pull off. But I told you she was driving the Geo Metro, and she's crashed up against the caddy. You're not moving that fucking car.
Yeah.
So when the cops come, they trying to pull her out the car, and they go through this fucking tug of war. Like, she pulling back.
They're doing a fucking Cabbage Patch with a butt naked woman.
Yo, so look, the cop is literally about 4'13". 5'1" ass cop. He getting mad like fuck this. Yo, he kicked the shit out this window like the highest kick he could possibly kick. He kicks the fucking glass out the window, and then pulls her naked ass out the window through all the glass, and now she bleed like all through the glass.
Or some Saw shit. That's the Saw movie maneuver.
Yo, she bleeding and shit or whatever. I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy. They wrap her up in the sheet and toss her in the fucking in the ambulance and take off. And I'm just like, yo, I can't believe this shit fucking happened. And I just look at Aaron and I'm like, every time I respond to some shit, when you call it in, it's always some bullshit.
Oh, it's
always. Every single time.
For those
Every
of
single
you-
time.
So me and Leffy both used to be park rangers. Now, some of you who live in Philadelphia, may
Nigga,
not-
you was a park ranger?
like nigga, like listen, understand that we was both park rangers.
You had to smoke it in. Yeah, I can see Left got that militant. Nigga, you had to smoke the bear hat on?
I wore that hat one time for like 20 minutes in the 4 years I worked there.
I would have slapped that
Like
shit off
real
your head
shit.
so hard.
Like on some real shit. I wore that hat one fucking time. But the whole thing is that in working there, like one day we gonna have a show just about park ranger stories. Like when I tell you, like, all right, so I'll give y'all a quick one that's funny as shit, right? So everybody familiar with Belmont Plateau.
Yeah.
We all know the Plat.
Summertime.
Nigga. So there's a parking lot right at the bottom of Belmont Plateau that the park rangers are responsible for locking the gate every night.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to drive the sport track, Ford Sport Track. It's like a little, it's got a cab like a truck, but the front is like a Jeep.
It's an Explorer
Like,
with the
it's a
pickup
Ford
in the back.
Explorer with a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Boom. So on top of that, we got the police lights with the burps and the cherries and all that. Like, so you can, make all that noise, do all that shit. Boom.
That again?
So no, I won't. So anyway, we riding around and it's like me and my man Ty. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Podcast Boys. We gonna link and do some work with them over the summer. I hope. So we'll touch base with that. But anyway, we out there. Our job is to clear the parking lot and lock the gate. We get to the parking lot. Coming to John's flashlights, everybody start leaving. It's one John in the back pickup truck. They just sitting there, like the truck just there. Now we don't go all the way into the parking lot. We go to the front of the parking lot where the gate is at, with the lights flashing, and we wait for people to do their thing and finish up their situation. So for some reason, these motherfuckers not finishing. We like, all right, what are we gonna do? So we like, all right, we just gonna ride back there to the back of the parking lot. Now from the front of the parking lot to the back of the parking lot, I'll say about what, maybe 15, 20 feet left. You think that's about a good estimation? Maybe more?
I'm gonna give it more than that. It's about 50 yards.
All right. So we'll say 50 yards
football
away from front to the back. We start driving to the back, lights flashing, high beams on, pointing towards the truck. Spin the John, get around to the cab.
It's Dr. Umar with a white woman.
Man, no, listen. It's a brother back there. When I tell you, he is porn star crushing these cheeks on the back of a fucking pickup truck.
Oh,
like,
outside?
We put the outside. Yes, nigga, outside. We got the cab open and he mopping this bitch, like killing her ass. We put the lights on him. you would think he would be like, all right, let me chill. He's steady going.
You probably
Like,
did it.
Yeah, no, wait a minute. Eye contact though. He looks at us like all I can do is go to I said, dog, fuck this gate. Let that man real shit. I left that shit open for another 40 minutes. We went and did all the shit we were supposed to do, came back, they was gone. That shit was so funny, man. Like when I tell you, working at that job exposed you to shit that you just didn't want to see. Like when he is bombing this motherfucking woman. Like I know in her mind, she gotta be like, is he gonna stop fucking me because they watching us? And in his mind, he like, man, listen, I wish I would.
Yo,
guts, niggas.
but okay, but if you want to Av and you and somebody that look like him lock eyes, you gonna recognize this man?
No, not now. Not now. Maybe for the first like year or two, yes, but now I wouldn't remember it.
Watch, you want to see a yellow ass? I just imagine there's a dark skinned nigga with yellow eyes. I don't know why. He might got cornrows that touch the top of his neck. That's how I felt about him.
No. Like I said, I'm sure in this particular situation, I might remember this brother, but like, I like years later, I cannot. But that shit was hilarious, man. Working at the park, like I said, me and Left could do a whole show and telling y'all about the shit we seen. Me working in the Northeast, where all the
I used to live in Northeast.
Europeans were. It was different. It was different.
Indians and Russian people.
Yeah, man. Like, I like I said, we could do a whole hour about that. But we've been on for 2:15, y'all. So let's do our final little wrap up, man. We're gonna say our final pieces and move on and prepare for next week and all that. We'll start with you, Rich Homie Hood.
Can I go last? I got something that really been on my chest all day. And it's I want to get it out, and I think that y'all would appreciate it. And I really do believe it's in all seriousness. And I feel like this is a very good way to wrap us up.
All right, Left, then you get started. Left, we'll let her close the show.
Jesus saves, I spend. I'ma holler at y'all later. We gonna spend the Ben. Holler at you.
Yeah, Jesus saves, I spend. Talk that shit, nigga. Let's go.
Yo, that's gonna be a song on my album. And it's gonna be in quotes, and it's gonna be dash left.
Jesus saves, I spend. I like.
Then I gotta be on that track then.
Hey, let's talk about it. We on here for 20 more minutes after we log out anyway. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so because I'm gonna let Hood close it out. I'm gonna just say this, man. The share button on your social media apps don't cost you shit.
Right.
The share button on your social media apps don't cost you shit. And I'm not talking about our podcast specifically, because the people who go and fuck with us. Right. And that is what it is. But what I'm talking about is just in general. You have people trying to get their hustles on and trying to get their second careers going and trying to get their second line of income established and really, really popping. And it don't take you shit to say, I wanted to let everybody know that I fucks with these folks. Simple as that. Support your people, y'all. Y'all are trash at this. Right. And it really frustrates me. And not because of us, because I don't do this shit for none of y'all. Like, I do this shit for my man Hood and my man Left and for the people who tune in every week to check for us. Those are the people who I do this shit for. So I'm not worried about none of that other shit. But it's people who got legitimate, thorough situations going on that you motherfuckers act like y'all too good to just hit the share button. Share. Show love. Like, people who you know are trying to better themselves in a way that's tangible and real and applicable. And you motherfuckers is just acting like y'all too good to hit a button. It don't cost you a nickel. Stop being so fucking hoity-toity and acting like this Facebook shit is real. Yo, I really seen a motherfucker in the streets this week who told me to request them as a friend on Facebook, and I sent them a request months ago. I don't give a fuck because I don't care, but I just found it funny that you really fix your mouth to be like, hey, send me a request. You dizzy bitch. I sent you a request 4 months ago. Like, I don't give a fuck, but like, what's wrong with y'all? This shit ain't real. So support your folks, man. Hit the share button. Stop acting like you too fucking good to let people know that you got people trying to do shit with themselves. That's my final word on this, and you know that's where I'm at with it. Hood, what you got for us, bro?
Can I get 2.5 minutes? That's it, and then we can cut this shit.
2.5. Yeah, do your thing, man.
All right, left. Show me that meme one more time.
All right, hold on. Let me get back up there.
Because in the vein of what we've been talking about, thank you. I thought this was my taser. So this is something that I've had on my chest and I've been playing in my head over and over and over. And this is something that I thought up a while ago. And like, it really, like, I had it on my mind today, went through some personal things today. And in this climate that we live in, I really had this on my heart. And I've always said, and, you know, we've had this conversation, like, I'm not going to spit no bars on here because that's not what this is for. But I feel like people really need to hear this. And it's not coming from me. I wrote it, but this is the message behind it.
Right.
So, I'm the Beige Panther, came to save the day faster. The Roy Fletcher superhero, rapid brain cancer. Spider-Man, my aim, my web sling nappers. I scare the shit out of niggas, go insane crappers. I'm like Freddy Krueger and your medulla. It seems that I'm the ruler. I'm the fairest of the Buellers. I'm known by many people, but some might be like, who this? Niggas always lying. Nigga, you a Lucius. Nigga, you a doofus. Niggas always shooting. I said it earlier, you couldn't cut it at the roof, Chris. Niggas scared to throw hands. All y'all niggas coochies. And D-Hood finna go ham. Most of these niggas Muslims. Jesus Christ, I'm bringing light to the tabernacle. I'm mean and nice. The shit I write, break your Adam's apple. And seamless genius, all this flows and be the cleanest. Flow commercials with the Dawn soap and them penguins. Black excellence. Oil spills of Exodus. I'm screaming, stop the violence, and they protesting the negligence. It keep me up at night. Why they want to mess with us? Blood is spilled on both sides, so I'ma fuck the prejudice. I'ma change the world, but I gotta start with me first. So screaming, stop the violence, hoping that the world rebirth. If a racist ever try and take me off of the earth, then I'ma put him down in my Sandra Bland t-shirt. And white people trying to tell me niggas is crazy. My teachers used to say the same about me, but now I'm feeling like Malcolm. In the middle, because I'm stuck in between the ruckus and dreams, the fuckery, the suckers and queens, they loving me. And what I do to deserve it. The good life's a bad bitch, but she keep on curving. I'm trying to hit it and break down the cervix. I give it my all. For what in return? A funeral service with dirt in my urn. My mama be crying, my sister be crying, the pastor be preaching that work in the service. I want us to swim. I want us to float. When they see you drowning, won't throw you no rope. But I still got hope. We'll all come around. No more trying to kill us. No tearing us down. There's so much blood all over these streets. That's why 1,000,000 Man march all over these beats. I might crack a motherfucking racist right in his teeth. Because if you kick me in the eye, I couldn't see defeat. You couldn't handle the beef. Bitch, I want the cow. D-Hood got the sauce and the peak with the gal. I see these outside and they ain't making me smile. I hit you up with hot shit for trespassing. Bow. So protect your neck like inspect the deck. All three of y'all niggas show my name respect. I'm the king of queens in this game of chess. So protect your life if you know what's best. I toss your ball on the roof because I'm just a bully. Shorty speaking Spanish. I don't understand the fully. They be coming at my neck, dare you to do something to me because I'm just another nigga with some Skittles in my hoodie. Young Trayvon gave his life for black sins. For reparations, give white chicks and black bins. Flawless gold, Cuban links, them black gems. Pay me in all Tubman 20s, them black ends, nigga. And that's how I feel.
Talk that shit, nigga. Yeah. That's what you get over here. We got artists over here at the LAP, nigga. We don't be playing no fucking games. Yo, man, listen, man. The reality is this, man. I got some brothers on my team who I love very much, who I believe in their talent, and I'm so happy to have y'all with me in this journey, man. I can't end it no better than the way my man did. So with that, we'll say, you know, be safe out here in these streets, man. Shit is real. You never know what the fuck is going on. Y'all, it's love from us to every single one of y'all. We appreciate your energy. We appreciate your time. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, and we fuck with y'all because y'all fuck with us. And that's just really as real as it is, man. I love y'all, brothers. I'll tell y'all this at the end of every week. I will not ever not say that at the end of the show because that's the realest shit in the world. So I hope everybody, you know, understands that, you know, it's nothing but good energy and good vibes from the Literally Anything podcast for the people. I am KP, aka Fred Hampton, the podcast, and this bitch for the people. My man Left, my man Rich Homie Hood. We fucks with y'all. We love y'all. We will see y'all next week. Please make sure y'all fuck with us. Indeed. Peace and blessings.
Gang member.
Yeah, gang members, nigga. Like, like, don't underestimate that shit. Niggas is out here. We love y'all though. Peace and blessings.